Well, hello there, everybody. Oh, this is weird. I don't have like a character on the screen to wave at you. Oh man, I didn't even think about this part. I hope everybody's doing well. We already have people in chat, which is honestly shocking. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different, and I'm hoping you can hear me. You can, that's good. We're doing something a little bit different. I am playing Elite Dangerous, but I'm looking at it from a No Man's Sky perspective. So we're going to do and this isn't like a mainstay for the channel. I just, in all the streams kind of around, I've been hearing talk about Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, and I happen to really enjoy Elite Dangerous and play it a good amount. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's give it a good No Man's Sky introduction. So this is kind of like the opening screen. Let's go ahead and say hi to folks that are in the chat, and if you're watching afterwards, welcome. If you are a No Man's Sky player or an Elite player, there's some things you can learn here. So good to have you here. Ooh, Amazing Braden was here a while ago. Hope you come back, my dude. Welcome on 6409 at Delta Streammail. Yeah. Joe Self says, oh, look, Delta 2. Nice, Joe. Well done. Hunt says, hope you're better at Elite Dangerous than No Man's Sky. Listen, you're welcome to sign on and we can PvP anytime you want, boss. Oh, what is this nonsense? Well, it's a little bit nonsense, but we're going to try it out just to see how it's going. We have 11 people watching right now, which to me is shocking. I was going to be happy if we had 11 people at all, for the whole night. Hey, Mr. Felix, how you doing? Welcome, good to have you here. It was fun hanging out with you in the voice chat the other night. Spock, what's going on? Shock, this better be good. Oh, God. Braden, you were watching 007. Well, I'm going to disappoint in that case. Good to have you, Shock. Spock, always a pleasure. Maxi Bloke, what's going on? Zabs, hey, Guthroom. Ah, we got the gang here. Volume sounds low, Delta. That's a great question. The mic should be the same volume. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of facing the side, and my mic setup's a little bit different today because I'm using a HOTAS. Hopefully that makes it a little better. Let me know if it's not, and I'll get back to you. I've got kind of a joystick blocking my chat right now, so it's a little bit harder to do this, but I'm gonna try. And let me know. Yeah, I did have to play around with the sound a little bit. I did that before the stream. Elite Dangerous takes a lot more planning than No Man's Sky, so this is going to be a bit of an experiment for all of us. Hey, Krusty, welcome. Good to have you here. All right, guys, let's get to it. So, Elite Dangerous. I am playing Elite Dangerous Horizons. I'm on Xbox Series X. And I will put the first caveat out, there is an expansion after this called Elite Dangerous Odyssey, where you can walk around on foot and do all sorts of things. In this case, we're going to be staying in our starship. Horizons doesn't have on-foot gameplay, but honestly, the best part of Elite Dangerous is in space. So that's what we're going to cover tonight. And we're going to do kind of a little bit of everything. Sorry, you might hear my dog losing her mind above me. I don't know why. But we're going to do a little bit of everything. Elite Dangerous has a lot of depth to it. And so it is extremely challenging most streamers will do one thing. And that's their stream for that evening. I'm going to try to touch a little bit on everything. And we'll see how that goes. I'm going to text my wife to tell the dog to be quiet. I'm sure you guys can hear her barking. Her name is Loch Ness Monster, and that'll make a lot more sense as we go through this later. So, as soon as you go into Elite Dangerous, there's a few options you can do here. Open, private group session, solo play. And this is our first comparison to No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, it's all open play. You can be anybody, anywhere, so long as multiplayer is working. So you might argue it's actually solo play. But, in theory, it's open play. In this case, I'm going to go into solo play since I'm streaming. "108B? What's that for?" Hey, Sin! Hey, good to have you here. Welcome. I hope you're feeling better. I heard you weren't feeling great earlier, right? I hope that has turned around. Alright, I hope I said hi to everybody. I may have missed somebody. Hey, and Rosie! Happy Saturday to you too as well. Welcome. Good to have you here. And yeah, so we'll be doing this Elite Dangerous. So what is Elite Dangerous? I tried to set things up a little bit more similarly to how you would start the game. Now, in Elite Dangerous, you're in a spaceship. That's kind of the premise of the game. It's effectively a space game. And you start inside of an orbital station. And this is an example of one of those orbital stations. And we'll go into camera mode here, if I can remember how to get into camera mode. There we go. It's been a little while since I played. This is our first ship. This is a Sidewinder. It is a teeny tiny ship. It can handle one little person in it. And that's the little person. That's Delta 1 sitting inside there. And so you can see kind of the size and scale of the ship right here. As we zoom out, if I can remember how to zoom out, there we go. You can see we're sitting inside a much larger, let's speed up here, a much larger space station. Oh, sorry about that. And we are at the smallest pad. There are other types of landing pads here because there are other types of ships. So there are large landing pads, which you can see over here, and there are also medium landing pads, which you can see over here. So there are different types of ships, and we're going to kind of see a few of them tonight as we go along. And so the idea here is, the premise of the game is you start, your aunt like passed away or something, and you inherited this ship, and you are a commander now, I guess, because you own a ship. Elite Dangerous does not hold your hand. The first thing that happens is you're just shoved out through the galaxy, do a little bit of a tutorial that really doesn't help all that much. This will probably be more useful than the tutorial, to be honest with you. Let's see. Hey, so Shock, you just finished 717. I'm sorry, not Shock. OE, you're telling Shock that you just finished 717 systems. Well done, dude. That is really hard to do. Good job. It's a Delta Wing. You're damn right, Joe. You're damn right. And so yeah, that's kind of the premise, and you go out and you do things. Now, you start inside a space station. Inside this space station, you can see that we have this this sort of terminal in front of us. We have this cockpit view. In the cockpit view on the left, you see where we are. We're at Leonov Terminal inside the V352 Canis Majoris system. In the middle will normally be our radar. That is the thing that is probably the most similar to No Man's Sky. I think No Man's Sky has taken bits of genres from everywhere. You see that with Star Wars, Stargate. They've taken some from Elite Dangerous, and the radar certainly does smack of that. And to the right, you see my ship, which is the Sidewinder. The blue rings around it are the shields, and then underneath it, there's a little 100% sign. That's my physical hull strength. To the right of that, you see 3 bars that say System, Engineering, Weapons, and Restore. And that's basically, I can shift my power requirements around. If I want more engine power, more weapon power, or more system power, which is like shields and stuff like that. And all the way on the right, you can see my fuel, my landing gear, whether there's a big thing around me that's not allowing me to go into hyperspace, and whether I have my cargo scooped down, which I need to actually collect things that are in space. Shock, the new NMS update looks amazing. You know, here's what I'll tell you. This game is absolutely gorgeous. I love this game. Felix, you said Warframe holds your hand more at first than Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is like, it doesn't hold your hand at all. Alright, so this is kind of the concept of it. Then there are 2 panels. Well, there's really 4 panels. On the left, if I go here, I have a navigation tab. There's transactions, so this is like, you know, how much money I've made doing stuff earlier when I was preparing. And contacts. These are the things that are nearby that I can kind of go through and, I don't know, interact with. But navigation is the important one. We'll start with that. So I'm sitting inside a space system. Just like, you know, our solar system. I'm sitting inside one. We're not in the Sol solar system, which is what it is called in this universe. I can go to my system map here. And from now on, when I go to the system map, I'm just going to hit a hotkey that'll take me right here. But this is the system, or the solar system I'm in. It has 3 suns. It's got a number of planets denoted here by these planet symbols. And it's got these things here. You'll see a lot of these around. These are fleet carriers. These are kind of like endgame sort of things that you can get. I have one right here. This is the Loch Ness Monster. Is my dog named after my fleet carrier? Nobody tell my wife. Literally nobody tell my wife. You also have these orbital stations, and you have smaller stations. We'll check those out as well as we go through. And these planets, the blue ring around, you can actually land on and take a little SRV out. So like a little rover, basically. And you're inside that rover, and you're driving around and doing all sorts of stuff, picking up materials or whatever you need. And guys, I will say, if you have any questions at any point, or if you have any like comparisons that you would like to draw, or how you think this compares to No Man's Sky, please let me know in the chat. We'll talk about it. It'll be fun. And if you're watching afterwards, do the same thing. Let me know. Shock and awe. Sean Connery is the best James Bond. You know, Shock, I agree with you. I think Sean Connery is the best James Bond. And one of the bigger things about this game is that distance matters. So you'll see from my position, this planet is 51.73 light seconds away. That's not so bad. Doesn't take too long to get to. This one is 1,700 light seconds away. A little bit longer. It takes a little bit more time to get to. This planet is 15,000. That takes even longer. And we'll talk about the different forms of propulsion as we go through. That's actually another part that's very similar to No Man's Sky. Christy, you agree. Obi, you have a question. Yeah, go for it. Shoot away. I'm going to try to keep up with chat. I've never really done this before, so we're learning at the same time. So yeah, that's the system map. The next thing we can go to is the galaxy map, and this is the thing that I want most in No Man's Sky, the galaxy map. This is what we're playing in. This is the one-to-one representation of the Milky Way galaxy as it is procedurally generated by Frontier Developments, who are the developers for this game. You know, the equivalent of Hello Games. All these little orange things are bookmarks, places that mattered to me at one given point in time. This area here, where you see all the bookmarks, just like kind of this circle, this is what we would call the bubble. The game is set around 1,000 years from our future, and humanity has colonized space, and we're sitting kind of inside this bubble, right here. And that's it. It's not that big. There is a lot of space left to explore. There is another smaller bubble over here, where we've set another outpost out. It's called Colonia. It's even smaller, and it feels kind of like the frontier, the wild, wild west of this game. But then the rest of this is what we refer to as the black. And the black is mostly unexplored. We've explored maybe, at best, 2% of this galaxy. And so I've done a good bit of exploration. This line you drew here is something I did probably 8 months ago. I went to the black hole, the center of the galaxy, and then I went on to the furthest point from Earth. It's called Beagle Point, right there. And anybody can get to it. It took me probably like 20 hours to get there, and 7 or 8 hours to get back because I used a faster method to get back. But it is a big commitment, and so there's a lot sitting inside of there. Joe, you didn't miss much. We're just we're just playing some Elite Dangerous. Oh wait, when does the fun start? Well, in a moment. We're gonna start with combat. But that actually, Oe, thank you, is a very good transition. There are effectively 3 things, or 3 areas in Elite Dangerous. So on my right panel, there's a lot of stuff that has to deal with my ship, and I'm in what's called a Sidewinder. But on the left side of this panel, there's 4 rectangles. Those rectangles are combat, exploration, trade, and CQC. Don't worry about CQC, it doesn't matter. Combat is like how good you are at fighting things. I'm at the dangerous level. It starts at helpless, and it ends at elite. Dangerous is right before elite. Explorer, they all have the same ranking, so you can go from helpless to elite. It takes a lot of time to do all of them, and then trade. Now, combat's the one that's kind of easy for everybody. Internalize, you fight things, you shoot things, whatever. Exploration, you go out and you discover new parts of the galaxy. Trade sits into, I can go from space station to space station and kind of make money. And like, think of it as like the way we run our own economy, where I buy something for cheap in one country, I sell it to another country for more money. Profit, right? Same sort of thing. And we're going to touch on each 3 of these areas tonight. And the way we're going to do that is first by demonstrating what I can do in the stock Sidewinder. So the first thing, you get this stock Sidewinder. Spoiler alert, it kind of sucks. So we're going to go to our starport services. And so at every starport, I can kind of look at the different things. So there's a commodities market where I can trade anything that I have. So I can buy any of these guys with money. And I'm a stupid billionaire, so I can like buy or sell anything. But you start with like 10,000 credits, so it's not great. Or I can sell anything that I have. I don't have anything on the ship, so I can't sell anything. As I come down, there's missions. This is important. This space station has factions in them. You can see it represented by these people on the left. Each of these guys has different missions dealing with combat, trade, exploration, whatever you want to do. It could be I want to kill some pirates. It could be you need to protect this individual. It could be I need to mine some stuff and bring it here. I could have to find some black boxes from a salvage operation. Lots of different crap you can do. Sin is right. There are a lot of missing parts here. A lot of missing parts. Have a good lurk there, Maxi Bloke. Remington Steel. Haven't heard of that in a while. Nice. Loved Remington Steel zaps. Hey, Gadget TPP. Good to have you here. Welcome to our first Elite Dangerous stream, and it might be our last Elite Dangerous stream. This is more of an introduction for No Man's Sky players. So think of the mission board as kind of when you go get missions in No Man's Sky. Passenger lounge, I can go here to actually ferry people from one place to another. So all these guys want transportation. I can outfit my ship to transport people. Contacts. These guys are like the authority contact. I can sell, not this guy, combat bond contact. I can sell like people, like if I took out pirates, I sell it for some money. There you go. I just made a million bucks. Sweet. Black market. I can, oops, sorry. Black market. That's selling goods that are illegal. Power contact. Let's not worry about that tonight. Search and rescue. You hand in search and rescue items, basically. But we don't need to worry about any of that stuff. What we're going to go to is outfitting. So you can specialize your ship for anything you want, and each ship has a different set of things it can do. Hard points, for example, the Sidewinder is the smallest ship. It's got 2 hard points. These hard points usually used for weapons or mining gear or something like that. I've just got a couple of lasers in them. Utility mounts, let's not worry about utility mounts for now. Core internal, this is big. This is your armor, this is your power plant, this is like what level your thrusters are, so how fast you can go. Your frame shift drive, which is kind of like your pulse drive. Life support, which you need to survive. Power distributor, which is like how well you can move power around. Sensors, so how well can I detect things. Fuel tank is how much fuel I can store. Pretty simple, straightforward. Optional internal, this is where you can get kind of crazy. You can have cargo racks, different shield generators, super cruise assist, docking computers, stuff like that. And then you can customize your ship with paint jobs and all that sort of crap. I have 6 billion, Sin, not 6 trillion. I have 6 billion. But I also have a fleet carrier. I've made a ton of money in this game. How much money have I made overall in this game? We can take a look. I can take a look at my my commander by going to the codex and seeing how much money I have made. I've made, in trading profit alone, 22 billion in this save. So I've made a good amount. But the first thing we're going to do is I found a system that is at war. So I'm just going to take you out in a stock Sidewinder, and we're going to go try to do something that everybody in No Man's Sky wants. We're going to do a space battle. And I'm going to get my ass handed to me in this ship. But for demonstration purposes, let's check it out. So this is what's called auto launch. I'm not touching the controller at all. I have what's called an auto docking computer on this ship. And it's just taking me out of the station on its own. Sometimes I have to wait for NPCs and stuff like that, but in this case, I'm completely hands-off. Usually, I don't have an auto-docking computer, but the stock Sidewinder comes with one, so figured I'd show you how it's used. Hey, Andre, welcome. Remington Steel. Why are we talking about Remington Steel? Rosie, so much info, so little time. Yeah, this is kind of like drinking from a fire hose. That was the I don't know how long we've been streaming. The 20-minute pitch, basically, of what can be done in Elite Dangerous. Now we're gonna do it, which is a lot of fun. So, I apologize. It took a little bit of time to get there, but let's go to a high-intensity conflict zone. So I picked a system where people are at war. There are factions in the system that are at war. And so, and this is all run in Elite Dangerous. You can have player factions and control different parts of the galaxy. In fact, let's go to our galaxy map real quick. That's the wrong map. One thing to look at here, that's the bubble, right? This is what's called power play. And this is what I want in Elite Dangerous. See how the areas of space are shaded with different colors? These are all different factions. And how cool would it be if in No Man's Sky we had the ability to control a faction and earn different parts of space via missions, or something like that. That's the idea. So right now we're at sublight speed. This is kind of what you have in No Man's Sky, where you're just flying around. I can enter what's called frame shift drive. This is the equivalent of our pulse drive in Elite Dangerous. Rosie, now we're gonna do it, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, I gotta watch my ad quotes. And guys, if we get over the Elite Dangerous intro within a couple hours, I will switch over to No Man's Sky, and we'll do some stuff there as well. But for now, Elite Dangerous, baby. Sin is right. You can do all the stuff without the extra components, and removing them allows you to specialize. And so this is the part that's very different from No Man's Sky. It takes time to get to places. Right now I'm near a planet, so I can't go that fast. As I get out of the gravity well, it'll start going faster and faster and faster. And so on the left-hand side of my screen, you'll see distance and speed. I want both of those little yellow bars to be in the blue before I disengage my Super Cruise, which is kind of like our pulse drive. So that's what we're doing. Hashtag friendship drive charging. Not wrong, Sin, not wrong. Oh, man. So we're going to go do some pew-pews. You might be able to friend me that way. Which way? Oh, is my squadron recruiting? Oh, I do have a squadron, actually. It's called Welcome to Earth. It's a pun on, or it's an homage to, Independence Day. We'll try that at some point. That's a good idea. Ooh, speaking of squads together, it's Heist time, baby. The games are still active. We could do them. Heist. Oh. And I'm gonna absolutely bork this, coming into this. Okay, no, I'm not. Should I come in manually? Let me see if I can, do Super Cruise Assist. Yeah, so this is another fun feature. My throttle, if you look at my middle radar, my throttle is kind of on the right. It shows how fast I'm going. Right now I'm going like 1 point something the speed of light. At the top left next to the, by my radar, the top left of my radar, there is a little circle with a white dot in it. That means I'm lined up with my target. And so I'm going to a conflict zone where they are at war. And I'm going to get just my ass handed to me, hands down. Next Dream Missile Command. Who knows, Shock? Who knows? No, I mean, listen, guys, we're staying No Man's Sky. Right, oh god. This is called an interdiction. Now, what's happening is somebody saw me flying through space, some NPC, and was like, I'm gonna be a pirate, and I'm gonna pirate you. And so they are trying to get me out of space and mess me up. And so I have to follow this escape vector so that I don't get pushed out of Super Cruise. Because this ship is just gonna get its ass handed to it, guaranteed. And guys, when I tell you I am just telling you the surface level stuff, the absolute surface level stuff, I'm not kidding. This is definitely surface level stuff we're talking about here. Alright, let's try that again. Hey, Double Tap, what's going on? Welcome, good to have you here. Guys, the fact that there are 20 people watching right now while other, like, bigger No Man's Sky streamers are going on is, I honestly thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and, you know, everything. You guys are great. And I hope this is at least a little bit of fun for everybody. If you've ever been curious about Elite Dangerous, this is a kind of a way to learn about it. So, I'm gonna get just my ass handed to me. Thank you, Maxie, for that one. That's a good one. And Sin, thank you for leaving the commentary in chat. Guys, listen to Sin. Sin is an amazing Elite Dangerous player as well. And I can tell you more about this as well. Oh, hold on. I gotta see if my fire groups are set. Yeah. So, this is called fire groups. I wouldn't worry about it. All those modules we talked about, I can see here. I can see their health. I can see how much energy they're taking. Fire groups is like when I want to activate my lasers. You know, how do I shoot them? Ship here, I have, like, you know, external lights, night vision. There's a lot more granularity to your ships. Inventory, we won't worry about that. And we also won't worry about this right now. Alright, space battle time, baby! So, there's a top left menu I'm going to go to, and I'm going to align with the Federation, the Earth Defense Fleet. And now, on my radar, you'll see there are some red contacts. I'm going to go be an idiot and try to shoot them. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to hurt. Ooh, here goes. Yeah, guys, check out Sin. I'm sorry. The mods are going to have to do the shout-outs to the other content creators tonight, because this definitely takes two hands. So my weapons run out of power very quickly, so what I'm doing is in the bottom right, you can see I'm redistributing my power. Now, this is a small ship, and I'm trying to shoot this guy. Now, there's a full flight model here, and I have it kind of in easy mode. I can turn off flight assist, and what that effectively does is it allows me to have full Newtonian mechanics. And so, oh god, when I hit little, it's like when you give a force, You keep doing that for us. Oh shit, I got him. Damn, son. Let's get the next guy. Oh god. Let me turn flight assist back on because it's a lot harder to fly that way. So this is an Anaconda that we're coming up to. It is one of the larger ships in Elite Dangerous. And I gotta get closer for these weapons to do anything. So I'm gonna get closer. And I am more maneuverable than this guy. So I'm gonna try to use that to my advantage. And every now and again I'll turn flight assist on or off just to kind of like help me out with turning, because it's a little faster to turn the flight assist off. And so I'm shooting this Anaconda. I'm kind of hoping he pays attention to my friends and not me. Oh, see, now somebody's shooting at me. You can see my shields are starting to go down to the right of my radar. See how there's like a little red ring there? These my shields are going down. But we're actually, well, I'm not. I'm doing almost nothing to this Anaconda. It is clearly not seeing me as a threat because it's not really firing at me, which is kind of awesome. But you can see I'm really not doing anything. I think all my friends here are doing most of the work. Let's get over closer to this guy. Maybe he'll start shooting at me. We'll see. But so the exercise here is to show you that like this little ship really ain't doing much of anything. You know, let's take a smaller target out because it'll have worse shields. This is an Asp Explorer that we're about to shoot at. Now it's not really a combat ship, so maybe I got a shot. I don't know, if I'm a better pilot, I might be able to take this guy out. But my bet is they'll kick my ass as well. Here we go. Pew pew pew. And these weapons are stupid weak. So they're not doing a whole lot of damage, though I'm kind of doing okay against this Asp Explorer. They're not very good. And you can see there how good they are on the left. It says they are an expert, which means they should be reasonably good. But they're not even shooting back at me. Come on, guy. You're not even trying. I'm kicking your ass. I think the idea here is I'm kind of a better pilot than all these douche nozzles, so at least these ones. And I got a lot of friends here, which is useful. Let's check out one thing. Sorry, I'm checking one thing out while I'm here. Medium, high intensity, yeah, okay. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain. Why won't this guy fire at me? This is like a free kill. Alright, dude. If you want to just die, that's fine. Anyway, it goes to show, I guess, which wasn't the point, but it goes to show that even in the stock Sidewinder, you can kind of do some stuff. I expected to be way dead by now. Now its shields are offline, so I can start actually taking away some of its hull damage. And once its hull damage is gone, I'll be able to murder it. So I'm trying to sit on its ventral side, so on its belly, where it doesn't have any guns that'll point towards me. It's not even doing anything. But you can see my weapons are doing almost nothing to it. It's taking forever, which is just a bummer. So I'm basically reliant on all my allies to do anything here. Now, here's the thing. That's no fun, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go get a ship that makes a difference. And I'll show you a little bit of the endgame content while we're there. We're going to go to the Loch Ness Monster, which is my fleet carrier. And this is the equivalent in No Man's Sky of a frigate. But the first thing you'll see is, like, this is very different in terms of how No Man's Sky space battles go. You could have one-on-one things. You could do a lot of different ways of space battles. I can go into, like, an area that's designed to, like, for people to mine stuff, and there'll be a lot of pirates there, for example. Right now, I'm trying to go into Super Cruise, but I think I'm near a planet, so it's taking a bit of time. In that amount of time, I will catch up on the chat. I'm doing almost nothing. My friends are doing all the work. Oh, God. Oh, you can add quotes, too. I think everybody can. So I did very nothing in that battle. Like, my weapons weren't that powerful. All my friends were way better than me, for sure. Ooh, a heist. I can get some pew-pews. If I hit the right thing. So we're going to my fleet carrier. And I will show you what that's all about momentarily. Now, in the new expansion, Odyssey, you can go on foot, you can actually see your ships when you're on foot, and you can go inside your fleet carrier, which is cool. And Sin's right, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If I am not able to answer in the chat just because I don't see it, I'm sure Sin can. So, Hunt might be able to as well. Hunt also plays a good amount of Elite Dangerous. I think I joined the Heist. Did I join the Heist? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Alright, so we're flying over to my, I guess, fleet carrier, Loch Ness Monster. And this is like, think of the fleet carrier as your freighter, but it's not nearly as convenient. It takes 15 minutes to spool up to like jump to a new system, and then a 5-minute cooldown. So when you move it, you really move it. And it's a permanent fixture in the game, so other people can land on it, buy stuff, sell stuff, and I hold all my ships there. Now, before the stream, I moved my ships to different part of the galaxy, within reason, so that I could show you different aspects of the game. So we're starting with combat. We'll go on to like the trading, mining aspects. Then we'll do a little bit of exploration just to show you the mechanics of how that works. And then finally, at the end, if there's a bit of time... Oh, shoot, I'm going to overshoot this. If there's a little bit of time, we will do some Thargoid hunting. Thargoid hunting is kind of crazy. It's... oh god, don't bash into the planet, don't bash into the planet, don't bash into the planet. Well, we missed, but that's okay. There's an alien race called the Thargoids, and it is what everybody wants in No Man's Sky. An actual enemy to fight. Something that has meaning. It has some sort of meaning, some sort of backstory. And the Thargoids have that backstory. Elite Dangerous started out as kind of like an arcade game in the 1980s. It was, I forget what it was called, but it was like Elite or something like that. And it's evolved over the decades into this, Elite Dangerous. And Thargoids were introduced at the very beginning, and it was all just like, you know, panel, wireframe sort of things. Now it's obviously gotten a bit bigger, and we're going to go to a part of space that has Thargoids in it. And if you get Odyssey, the new expansion, Frontier has completely revamped how Thargoids work. They are trying to take over the humanity bubble, and you as a commander can make a big difference in fighting and accepting missions to stop that from happening. Or if you don't like pew-pews, you can do space station repair missions. You can do all sorts of stuff. This is my fleet carrier. This is the Loch Ness Monster, and I love her to death, man. It took a lot of money to get this fleet carrier, and a lot of hard work. Thank you, mods, for keeping up in chat for me. I'm not doing as good a job tonight. Hey, Casey, good to have you here. Happy Saturday to you as well. Hey, want some pew-pews? Maxie, what'd you say? Delta 1, I can't wait till you get to the end of the message and realize all I said was, you suck. Oh, you mother. POS. Oh, that's pretty good. Well done. Bravo. Well said. Add quote. Now it's obviously getting bigger. Good lord. Vector wireframe graphics, baby. The 80s, Sin. Hell yeah. Alright. So I'm back on my carrier. Honestly, I expected this ship to be dead. But it didn't. So now we're going to get my actual combat ship. One thing to say before I do that is, if you go to the right here... Oh god, where do I see it? Is it under status? Yeah, here. So there's 3 major factions in Elite Dangerous: the Federation, the Empire, and the Alliance. Now, as you do missions for different factions, and different sub-factions control different systems, as you do missions, you can rank up with each of these 3 things. The Alliance I didn't care for. The Federation, I'm at the highest rank, which is, or close to the highest rank, Rear Admiral. And Empire, close to the highest rank, which is Duke. The important thing about getting these ranks is some ships only unlock when you get these ranks. And we're going to drop into a space station at some point in a neighboring system, and we'll talk about the number of ships you can have, which is a good amount, but they're fixed. They're not like procedurally generated. Now, the Federation ship that I have is my combat ship, and I've got a few here, and we'll see some of them. Federal Corvette I call the Executor. Who knows what the Executor is a reference to? And this is the biggest, most badass ship that the Federation has. I'm going to use this ship. Silent Robot, hey, what's going on? Silent, it is fun watching an Elite stream with NMS music playing. And the reason I did that is because we're kind of looking at this from a No Man's Sky perspective. And the real reason I did it is I didn't want to change the background music. So here we are. Welcome, Silent. It's good to have you here. Silent Robot, guys, makes like all the mods you hear about in Elite Dangerous. That's Silent Robot. Let's go to the top of the carrier and we'll take a look at this ship real quick. It is like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times the size of the ship we were just in. And it is a badass. I'm only 85 light years from you, Sin. Awesome. And as Streamlabs is reminding, guys, please do hit the like button if you like it. I know this is very different from what we typically do on the channel. So thank you for being here. But, you know, I've heard a lot of talk about it recently, so let's try it out, you know? This is my Federal Corvette. Now, you remember how big I was in the last one? Oh boy, that's gonna get quoted. This is me in this one, and the ship is significantly bigger. Did anybody get the executor reference? Sin, that's not right. It's not Firefly. Oh, you said any of the builders here need glitch separators? I just found 21 of them in 6 minutes. Hot damn. Nice, OE. And welcome back, Zad. It's good to have you here. Hunt, you should understand what executor is. Casey, I hope you're having a great week too. Let's launch and we're going to go back to that system. Now, what's cool about these conflict zones is every now and again, a capital ship like my freighter, except more badass, will drop in. In this system, only the Federation has capital ships, so there'll only be 1. But you could have 2 drop in, and then you have a capital ship battle, which is awesome. We're not going to have that tonight, but it's possible. And so you get that idea that we've been talking about in No Man's Sky about, hey, why don't we have freighter battles, like real freighter battles, or frigate battles that we can call our stuff into? How cool would that be? Oh, Hunt, you said Star Wars earlier. I apologize. It is. This is Darth Vader, the name of Darth Vader's Star Destroyer. You heard your crates in. Hell yeah. Hey, Wolfhard, good to have you here. Oh, thank you so much. I'm enjoying streaming this, Wolfhard. It's a lot of fun. And this is my first time doing Elite Dangerous in terms of a stream, so I apologize if there are any wrinkles or if the sound's not quite right and all that stuff. But, you know, back on Monday at 7 p.m., we'll be back to our usual regularly scheduled program, which is No Man's Sky, so no worries. Oh, Phantom, yeah. Hey, Silent, you play Elite. Awesome. That's cool. We got some closeted Elite players in here just like me. Maxie, what the hell did you say this time? Forced to mod for this amateur on a Saturday night. It ain't great, I'll be honest. Screw you, Maxie. But thank you very much for modding. Yes, Hunt, you're right, his Super Star Destroyer. The Darth Vader doesn't get, like, the plebe Star Destroyer, he gets the Super Star Destroyer. The reason we're going slow is because we're near a big planetary body, and we're only going, like, half the speed of light right now. You busted your ass to get 45 million. You have now have. Listen, if there was any way we could crossplay, dude, I would. Oh, there is a way we can crossplay. Oh, there is a way. My fleet carrier is persistent across saves, or across consoles, or across platforms. It'll be crossplay with PlayStation, which you're playing on. I can get you money that way if you want. That's easy enough, and I don't mind. I've got a stupid amount of money. I don't care. And there are easy ways to get money, Hunt, but the thing is, ever since, and we're not going to talk about it tonight, but ever since we moved to the Legacy Galaxy, the third-party tools aren't as useful, so it's harder to get the money. But combat is a good way to get money nowadays, so you can. Heist, baby. Oh, shit, I'm gonna overshoot this. There's going to be more swearing in tonight's stream, just FYI. How long have we been going? 40 minutes? Yeah, it's okay. There's going to be, so, you know, we are a family-friendly stream, but there'll be a few 4-letter words. I'll do my best to avoid an F-bomb. But it might not happen. I'm going to try. Oh, did I join the heist? Hold on. I'm trying to join the heist. Thank you for the reminder. Alright. Let's fly into the system. And there are, like, sort of like nuances to how you fly in and do things like that. But we're just giving you a feel for the type of combat you can do. And this ship, there's a mechanism called engineering. And basically, It's pretty grindy, but there's a lot of stuff you can do to make your ship better. And so, right before I drop in, let's look at the modules I have on this ship. There are a lot more things. I have shield cell banks, I have a crazy shield generator. Anything that has this little hexagon sign next to it means it's engineered. And you can see those hexagons, it says Dirty Drive Tuning, which means it takes more power, but my propulsion is better. And I'm in a big ship, and I prefer flying the bigger ships, so I want those things. I've got a lot of cannons on this. Think of these as projectile weapons, beam lasers. These beam lasers are designed to cool my ship down as they fire. I've got longer range on this guy, stuff like that, you know, just a lot of crap. And, you know, like I said, you know, Elite Dangerous, it's like drinking out of a fire hose trying to learn about all this. So, just the basics tonight. We won't go into any of that. If we want to do more Elite Dangerous streams, if you guys are interested, I can go into a lot of those mechanics. I can even start a fresh save, and we can do it that way. But tonight, gang, I'm drinking a scotch and water. Let's join the Earth Defense Fleet again. And I'll have a drink of this scotch real quick.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Hey, Henry, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, am I getting shot at? Listen, asshat, that ain't gonna fly today. I've got a lot more stuff here, and you're about to get the crap kicked out of you. So, now I'm fighting, it's an Alliance Chieftain. I'm just gonna melt it. With all my cannons and my beam lasers and all sorts of crap. This thing is about to just get its ass handed to it. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Sorry, guy. I'm putting a little more power into my weapons because my beam lasers were overloading. And I have to watch my heat, which is on the left side of my radar. And you can see we're kind of orbiting each other. Now, this guy's an idiot. He shouldn't be trying to orbit me. He should be trying to get behind me. Yeah, as he's doing right now. That's smart. And shields went back online. I'll be able to melt them pretty quick. It's a medium-sized ship I'm fighting. I'm in a very big ship. It's about to be dead. Dead. There you go. Bye, buddy. And let's find the next bad guy. This is a Viper. I'll probably also melt that.
Nicely done, Commander.
Oop, it's already melted. There we go.
Enemy spec ops inbound.
Let's take this guy. Okay, so I just heard enemy spec ops inbound. Now, ooh, and there's a capital class ship coming in. Hold on. Let's see if we can find where it's coming in. Where is the capital ship? There it is. Here it comes in. Hell yeah, brother. And so this is on our side. It's the Federation capital ship. And it's about to wreck. Alright, so I'm cycling through targets to find the elite force. And I'm going to try to mess them up. If I can find them. That's one of them. And I'm looking at the left-hand panel to see what they are. See how it says Spec Ops Wing Alpha? Now these guys are good. This guy's in a Fertilance, which is a very maneuverable ship, really good for PvP, and you can do PvP in this game. So here we go. Oh god. This guy's way more maneuverable than me. I'm going to try to orbit him, but he's definitely better at flying than I am. And he's also deployed a chaff. So, like, my lasers and cannons are going all over the place. I'm trying to get close enough that won't matter, but this guy's actually reasonably good. I'm going to hit what's called a shield cell bank to get my shields back up. You can see my shields are already actually going down, which is not good. And my beam lasers have a cooling effect on them, which helps me fight these guys. Because shield cell banks take a lot of power. And this guy's actually pretty damn good. Okay, come on. So I'm kicking my flight assist on and off just to kind of shoot this guy because he's got a lot of chaff. And he's really messing me up. Hitting with the shield cell. And my temperature's getting critical. When your temperature's critical, I take damage just because my ship is overheating. Alright, now we're doing some real damage to him. There we go, there we go. I'm trying to anticipate where he's going, and so I can keep orbiting him. Now he's going toe-to-toe with me, which is maybe not the smartest move on their part, but they are doing a lot of damage to me, so. Come on, get the shields down, get the shields down. If I was a good enough pilot, I could probably ram him. If my shields go down, I have to run. Shh, lost him. This guy's actually holding their own. So you can see me actually kind of like taking real damage now, which is not fantastic. Now I'm just trying to be close enough that even if they're deploying the chaff, it won't matter. Alright, shields are down. Now I should probably melt them. Ooh, see, they're running now. Come on, guy. Come at me. We're taking a lot of heat damage. That's not good. So I am in a ship that if my shields go down, I likely just die. And we're trying to avoid that. But it is a possibility. Cargo hatch, don't care about that. Trying to take this guy down. I need the beam lasers to hit so that they actually do some damage. So at this point, I'm taking a bit of hull damage. So what I would do here is start moving off. And so this is the absolute hardest conflict zone you can go into. So we're trying our best not to die. So the best way to get your shields back up is to go land at a landing pad, come back, and keep fighting. But that gives you an idea. So the space battles in this game are significantly harder, especially when elite ops like that come in, which is a lot of fun. Heist going on. Thank you for the reminder. Let me catch up in chat. As I do that, good lord. Let me check out my souped up ship. Yeah, that's right, Joe. Whew. What scotch Felix asked. Hold on. Let me go a little bit further back. What scotch am I drinking? I'm drinking a Balvenie double wood, because if you're gonna have wood, you might as well have double. You know what I mean? Never played. It's a throttle. It's a lot of fun. Elite Dangerous, and the 07 comes back from Elite Dangerous. Sin is absolutely correct. Elite Dangerous is a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. That was a hard battle. I haven't played this in close to 8 or 9 months, and I'm definitely rusty. You know, I don't have like kind of the bits and pieces down. In fact, I had no pips to my system, which is why my shields went down. I'm just noticing that right now, right? Which is stupid. That's just a dumb way to do it. You know, I just haven't done this in a while. So we're gonna go back to my carrier real quick. Han says I'm about to die. Nah, I'm good. The ship will be fine. It's got a lot of hull plating, so it'll be okay. It is damaged. It is. I mean, it is pretty damaged. That's close to death. See, that was a red herring. If you're gonna have wood, you might as well have double. That was low-hanging fruit, boss. Sin, yeah, I'm noticing that, right? So I'm trying to like talk and do this at the same time, and I haven't played it in like 8 months, so because I've been doing No Man's Sky, so yeah, it kind of got away from me a bit. But we'll try. We'll take one more crack at the whatchamadoozle. I think. Do I still have a shield cell bank available? I do. I should be able to. It wasn't activating at some point. Let me try it again. Oh, I won't be activating Super Cruise, never mind. But we'll activate a few of them right before we land, and then my shields, I want them to get back to 100%. We'll go back and try one more time. You thought that was more of a morning drink? Oh, shock. Hilarity. So, Felix, you prefer Lagavulin 16? That's probably my favorite scotch. Lagavulin 16, Felix. 100%. Usually what I do is I go to the liquor store and see, like, kind of what top shelf or next shelf is on sale. And that's how I do it. And Sid, you're 100% right. I should have just, like, changed my pips to more even distribution. I had them on weapons because I wanted to charge my beam lasers early in the fight, and that was stupid. Walk stagged and carry a big stick. In my dreams. Yeah, you're right, Sid. You're right about that. Anyway, that's part of combat in a nutshell. We saw a capital class freighter come in, which is really fun. Sometimes you get two, and the thing is, if you're against a capital class freighter, you have to fight that freighter, which is also a lot of fun. Double tap your drinking orange soda, also a good time, I'll be honest with you. 100%. 100%. And again, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate that. Oh, let's fly into this carrier as I take another sip of the Balvenie. Sin, you're drinking water, sad AF. Well, you're not feeling well, right? Or sad face. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, boss. Man, I wish we could get to play together. That would be awesome. It would be a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun to play with folks. How long have we been streaming? 52 minutes? Yeah, let's try that conflict zone. Yeah, let's try it one more time. Alright, combat's a lot of fun in this game. But the next thing we're going to do is going to be quite the whiplash because it's not combat at all. At all. Oop, don't want the... Why are my shield cell banks not going off? They should be. Fire groups, fire groups, fire groups. I'm hitting the buttons for my shield cell banks, but they're not going on. 2. But there should be a hotkey. So actually, this is a good thing to go over. Options, controls, and yeah, I'm flying this. So flight miscellaneous, and you can like do a lot of different stuff with this. Auto flight controls, opening, cooling. Don't want cooling. Weapons. What I'm looking for here, it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm trying to find where it is. But I'm trying to find shield cell banks. Divert power, don't want any of that. Use shield cells. A plus B2, that's what I'm hitting. But it is not deploying any of my shield cell bank. Am I out of ammo? I don't think so. It says there's 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1. Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I am. That's okay. We'll land. And so you have to be within 7.5 kilometers, and then you have to request docking, as I'm doing here. Even though it's my carrier, which is bullshit, but here we are. And once I land. Throttle, is there much exploration to be had? Dude, there is a lot of exploration to be had. This game, like, I think so. Here's a, we'll get to it, but the comparison between No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous in terms of exploration is, the galaxy in Elite Dangerous, it doesn't feel as lived in. Like, I go to a new system somewhere, anywhere, and it is very empty. By the way, I'm doing a manual docking right now because I don't have a automated docking thing on this show. The galaxy feels more empty, but it also feels that much more dangerous, I guess. Hashtag name drop. And it feels like you really are on the frontier. We're going to go to our bottom menu and see where our shields are at. So we're trying to get our shields back to 100%. So when it gets to 100%, we'll go back to the conflict zone. Do my shields have to be active? Oh, that's a good point, Hunt. I probably need my hard points deployed. Oh, you're welcome to fly over the crate sim, but I don't think we'll be in the same instance. Quote 82. I'm a complete sellout. Hell yeah. Yeah, and Rosie, that's going to count against you for quotes. Can't find your vanilla Coke anymore, Zabs. Make your own. Hell yeah. Joe Self, insert Eddie Murphy meme, tapping head. Now that's thinking. Hell yeah. So my shield's at 58% right now. And we're just kind of waiting for it to get back up to 100, ideally, is what we want. And so, yeah, so this is one of those things. Elite Dangerous is a slower paced game. Oh, my fighter! I forgot about my fighter! Oh! Dude, guys, I'm gonna teach you about, I'm gonna show you my best friend in this game. Her name is Navia, and she's somebody I have been working with for a long time. Oh god, how do I see her? There's a way. Crew member lounge, right? That'll be in carrier services. Crew member lounge, where are you? Okay. This is Navia Castaneda. She used to fly medical transport, but here's the thing about Navia. Navia is now a goddamn badass. Navia flies my fighter around and helps me target things. I don't remember the hotkeys to help her target things, but we're going to deploy her next time. And she could be my meat shield. That'll be a lot of fun. The thing is, I have to give her 8% of all my profits, not just from combat, but from everything. But I have a fighter in this ship that I can deploy, which is a lot of fun. Navia, did you say Navia dies a lot, Hunt? Come on, man. Navia is bread and butter, man. Navia is life. You know Steward Wool in my friggin', oh, are we at, nope, we're at 81%. In my freighter in No Man's Sky, Navia is the opposite. She works hard. Yeah, Sin is right. The Milky Way galaxy is still like less than 1%, maybe 2% at most. Silence says, in the beginning, when I could afford an ASP, I did a 22,000 light year exploration run for fun. Dude, exploring in like the smaller ships is so much fun. And ASP is a medium, I should say, but still, it's a ton of fun. In fact, guys, while we're waiting for the shields to go up, let's talk about the ASP Explorer real quick. ASP Explorer is, here's another ship that you can have. It's called the ASP Explorer. If you watch Ricey's streams, Ricey from Ricey Starship Emporium, I will drop a link for him in the chat real quick. Ricey from Ricey Starship Emporium. He has called, like, so the new Sentinel ships, the interceptors, if you look at the ones that look like stealth bombers or like Cylons or whatever, he likes to call them ASP Explorers. Or ASP is the name he preferred. It's not a bad name. So we'll take a look at it as we go to the surface, and you can see kind of why Ricey was thinking that. Another No Man's Sky comparison, maybe a little meta, since we're talking about another streamer, but still. I think it's a fair comparison to make, and Ricey is not 100% wrong here. He's not wrong at all. So this is what an ASP Explorer profile looks like. It's a really good, so what the game does a good job of, it gives you ships that tend to be better specialized for certain things. They all have kind of base stats. Think about in in No Man's Sky when we have maneuverability, damage, you know, all that sort of stuff. These ships come with that too, but they're more standardized across the ship type. And then the modules you put in, the engineering you put into them, is really what determines how good a ship is at a certain function. And the ASP Explorer is very good at exploration. And so you can look at it from the top. It doesn't have a little bit of that Cylon or, I don't know, stealth look. But my personal opinion is that those ships look maybe a little bit more like a crate. And I have a crate, which one should I put? I have a crate Phantom, which is, I guess it's similar, to be fair. So ASP crate, whatever. ASP is 3 letters, so that's nice. If you're cataloging ships. Hunt, your ASP is your main explorer. Dude, I didn't have enough time to add a picture from when me and you were doing some exploration together, and I wish I had. Me and my, we're gonna see my Explorer Conda a little bit later, but yeah. Let's go to the top here. Oh, Silent, you use the Phantom for exploration. The Crate Phantom is amazing for exploration. I use the Crate Phantom. You'll notice the name of it is Shipping Crate, which I thought was funny because I'm an idiot. As a bubble bus, and a bubble bus means I use it to get engineering materials and anything I need to do around the bubble, which is where humanity currently lives. And so I thought the Sentinel ships maybe looked a little bit more like this when we're talking about Elite Dangerous, but like, you know, Asp, Crate, whatever. These also have there's also a Crate Mark II, which I'll show you guys a little bit later. And you'll notice this one's yellow because I bought a yellow livery. It's got the Millennium Falcon engine on it, which is kind of nice. The Crate Phantom does not have that. So, this is another cool little bit about this ship. Let's go back to our... You know what? What time is it? We've been streaming for an hour. Actually, let's do this. Let me leave it up to the chat. We can go back to that conflict zone, and I'll try shooting a little bit more. But you kind of got the gist of it in that space battle. Or I can start taking you over to the next part of our stream, which would be the mining portion of it. This is for you guys who enjoy the more like chill gameplay, which I do in No Man's Sky. It's something that's a little bit more cathartic, a little bit more, I don't know, something that's more relaxing, and kind of like you turn your brain off, you listen to a podcast, you watch a show, and you do something. You know, whether like think of it like ship hunting or exploration or something like that in No Man's Sky. So you let me know which one you want me to do. Say combat if you want me to go back and embarrass myself, or say mining if you want me to go do the next part of the stream. And I'll catch up in chat while I wait. Throttle, why am I wearing purple tights? Because purple's an awesome color, Throttle. That's why. You done with the movie? Well, good for you, Brayden. Oh, did you not have my back that heist? Krusty's calling OE out, guys. 11 jumps away. Awesome, Sin. Your Jump-a-con after going way out there. Hey, Silent, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to Beagle Point? Dude, I did it the other day. I don't know, almost 8 months ago now, but I went to the center of the galaxy, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go to Beagle Point. And it was so much fun. Yeah, Sin, show off your Crate Mark II in the Discord. Just do it in ship finds for now. Actually, do it in the general chat. I'm sorry, do it in Delta's Live. That's the place to do it. And guys, do check out Sin's Arcade. Sin couldn't do this Saturday stream today, which was unfortunate, but you know, you gotta take care of your health first, so understandable. This is my trading ship. This is a Type 9 Heavy. Basically, what this ship flipping does, I'm sorry, you might hear my dog barking in the background. This ship is good at hauling shit. Is what it's good at. Look how small I am in comparison to it. Me, in tights. First face reveal, guys. Purple's a great color, whatever. So if I want to offload my fleet carrier, which I can store stuff on, or if I want to do some trading between systems, this is the ship. Maybe the Imperial Cutter, which we'll show again later. But, man, this is a fun ship. And you have so many different styles of ships, which is just awesome in this game. Haven't been to Beagle Point yet, Silent? Listen, if this sort of thing catches on this channel, what we'll do is we'll set up some exploration trips and things like that, which will be fun. And we can all do it together. I'll ferry people in my fleet carrier. Love the colors. Thanks, OE. Oh, a heist. Thank you, Rosie. I'll get that set. Heist all. I didn't see any votes for... maybe I missed it. Okay, I see... Oh, I did miss it. Mining, combat mining. Combat, of course. It was 2 mining and 2 combat. Oh, man. Alright. Let's do one more combat. Let's do one more combat. And we'll do it quick. We'll see how it goes. I'll try my hand at it again. And there are other forms of combat you can do in this game. This is just one type. This is like I wanted to show this type simply because it's what we all want in Elite Dangerous, those space battles. There's another type where you can just go like get missions and combat and like just make a ton of money. I hope the shields are up on it by now. They might not be. I can't remember if they go up while I am off screen. But we'll find out in just a moment. Hey, I made it out of that heist, baby. Hell yeah. Shields are at 96%. We'll roll with it. Alright, let's launch. And in the meantime, I'm going to find what's called that high conflict zone. This is a low intensity. We're going to the high intensity because Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. I'm having a ton of fun. I hope you guys are too. Hey, Pete. Just in to give a thumbs up before bed. You missed your Crate Phantom. Oh, we just showed off a Crate Phantom, Pete. Thank you so much for being here and dropping that like, Pete. Hey, guys, check out Pete SB. Amazing explorer in No Man's Sky. Finds just the best ships. Ship hunter, I should say. Finds the best ships. And I believe I was in a stream where he said it's because I don't look at crap. Which, man, more power to you. You're right. You find a lot of amazing finds that way. So good for you, boss. But yeah, guys, check out Pete SB for sure. Definitely worth a sub. And a watch, especially if you're sitting in the UK time. You know, it gives you that sort of content in the evening. For us US folks, some midday content, which is nice. Andre is leaving as well, it seems. Hold on, Andre says Heist. Gotta go. Good night, Andre. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate that as well. You have a fantastic night, my friend. Yeah, I said you knew Pete was a commander. 07. Guys, 07, like Sen was saying, comes really from Holy Dangerous. That's the thing, man. It just is. Oh man, this is gonna be a 3-hour stream. Oh boy, I'm gonna be tired at the end of this one. But at least a lot of fun. I freaking love this game. So I hope you guys like it too. And this is just the first part of it, combat. There are more chill activities like exploration and whatchamadoozle, mining. And then so we're kind of sandwiching the most exciting things, which is this is the combat stuff with like NPCs and stuff like that. By NPCs I mean like human NPCs. Then we'll do mining and exploration. Exploration we're just going to kind of touch on as we make our way over to the area where we're going to be fighting the Thargoids, the aliens. And that is real endgame content. That is hard to do. That is very hard. And you're going to see me embarrass myself there as well. And that'll be the end of the stream tonight. But that's an hour plus away. Easy. Probably more. Go fight a Thargoid, says Hunt. I will. No worries. I'm going to do a Cyclops. Because I'm a pansy, but that's what I'm doing. I haven't soloed a Basilisk in a long time, so I'm not going to do that for the first time on stream in over a year. But guys, this is a game where, so if you look up here, there are friends you can join and stuff. I can't do it here. No current friends online right now. But if you had friends online, you can join up in wings, is what they call them. And fight Thargoids together, do these combat stuff together. In fact, I've done many a night where we do combat together in Hazres zones and stuff like that. These conflict zones. Like, there's so many ways to do it. Medusa hunt. I've never soloed a Medusa. I think I need the Guardian specific, like souped up shots to do that in a cutter, which is what I'm flying for that. Only the most insane commanders fight Thargoids alone. Well, Sin, you're about to see a little bit of that. I'm going to fight a Cyclops on my own. Hunter soloed a Cyclops too, I should say. Come on now, Basilisk or don't bother. Silent. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll fight a Cyclops, but then I'll also try a Basilisk. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute since I've done this, so... Whew, bear with me. It turns out a lot of people like No Man's Sky here or something like that, so I've been kind of doing a ton of that. So, alright, let's try this one more time. We'll do this for 10-ish minutes, and then, guys, we're going back to the fleet carrier. We're getting my Explorer Conda, and we are going to the mining system that I put some ships in. This took a lot more prep than it does for flipping No Man's Sky. That's for sure. Alright. Let's even out my power distribution real quick.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
And we'll start messing people up. Here we go. So we're fighting first a Cobra Mark III, another smaller ship. I'm going to melt it in a second. The problem is if one of your guys gets in the way and you shoot them, everybody becomes a bad guy. And then you just have to leave. Come on, boss. He's getting a little far away. I'm going to boost towards him. There we go. Now we'll do some real damage. You can see his health ticking down on the left there. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more towards my weapons, so that my beam lasers are still working. Oh, it's trying to run away, but it's dead. Bye, buddy. And I'll do my power. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat right now because
Good shooting, Commander.
Capital class coming in. That's going to be our ship.
We have an allied correspondent in the area.
So we have that giant freighter coming in again, which is awesome. It's so cool. And like, so we're fighting an Alliance faction right now. If we were fighting an Imperial faction, we would be. Oh shit! Yeah, that's awesome. This is just like there's people fighting all over the place, and it's happening around you as well. It's not just the fight you're in. It feels very Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like there is a lot going on. Come on, boss. Ooh. Turn flight assist off. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's mess this guy up. 9% hull. Come on. And this guy's about to be toast. It says protect allied correspondent. That means so the last time we had like elite people coming in, and they are a lot harder to fight, especially at Fertile Lands against me. But this time we have I have to protect some like, I don't know, journalist or some crap like that. So they've deployed chaff here, so I'm gonna get closer to them so that the chaff don't matter as much. I'll still be hitting. There we go. And this is a Python, which is a medium class ship. It's like you'll see an Anaconda in a moment. It's kind of like the medium class version of an Anaconda. A lot of things named after snakes in this game. And I apologize, I'm ignoring the chat right now. Hopefully the mods aren't answering any questions. But I'll be back to it in a minute. Oh, this guy's trying to go toe-to-toe. Oh, that's a mistake, my dude. I'm putting more power to my weapons. That chaff is really working. There we go. And we'll destroy a few of these guys. You see my shields are doing much better this time. I'm not against, like, crazy good folks. And goodbye, buddy. Deuces. Nice knowing you. Bye. Come around here. Let's take out this guy next to our capital freighter, and we'll take out this guy, and then we'll move over to the mining portion of this. I have a 5-kilometer range on these beam lasers. That's something that I've engineered into them. Usually, it's only 2 kilometers. And there are different types of weapons in Elite Dangerous as well. I should mention. These are the beam lasers. There are also the multi-cannons and stuff like that, which I'm using. Whoa! That guy flew by. And we'll take out this guy and we'll head back. His shields will probably come back, but we'll melt them in a moment. In fact, at this stage, we should just... And there's also ammo, so I can run out of ammo and I may need to craft some more. Or go back to a station or something and resupply. So there's a lot going on here. Like I said, guys, I'm really just scratching the surface tonight. Alright, you're about to get messed up, buddy. And you notice this time my shields aren't going down much at all because I'm doing my power distribution much better. Oh, you're trying to run away now? Come on, guy. You should have done that ages ago. Bye, my friend. Anyway, so I made money for all that stuff, if I handed it. But that's the idea. Is there a heist going on? Let me try. See if I can join. And we'll super cruise back to the Loch Ness Monster to pick up the ship that we're going to be traveling in this evening. Please keep your hands and vehicles inside. Hands and vehicles. Arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. There we go. And there are some things that are happening that I'm just not mentioning, just because, like, there's so much to go over in this game. It's not worth the time to fire hose all that to you. And like I said, that was just combat. Now we're going to go, how long have we been streaming? Hour and 15? Not terrible. We'll go over towards our mining sort of stuff. Let me scroll up and catch up in the chat. I missed quite a bit. I apologize for that. Basilisk, yes. Delta and I have both soloed Cyclops. Alright, Maxie. Henry Work, tell me someone got the the douche bottle quote. Oh, man. Douche nozzle. Henry is a douche nozzle. And Henry, I apologize. I haven't responded to all your comments yet. It's on my list. I gotta go back and look. I really want to see what you were commenting on. And Joe's right. A missed opportunity. And anybody can add a quote, by the way. I don't think it's restricted to mods. So let's see what else we got going on. And that's kind of combat in a nutshell. Braden, not Braden. Henry, you said you'll find it. I don't know what you're finding. I'm staying out. Christy, you'll make it. Oh, the heist. Did Christy make it, though? She didn't. Oh, wait, she needed you back, bro. Lost the last couple of streams, Joe. That's no good. Well, heist is heist. You know, it is what it is. I'm going to do a gamble while we wait. I think there's a quote about that, too. Gamble all. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, crap. See, you don't pay attention and you mess up the Super Cruise. I'm going to way overshoot the Loch Ness Monster. Sorry there. Let's go back around here. So the next part of this is going to be very different. God, very different. We're going to one of the more chiller activities that you could do in No Man's Sky, and that is mining. Now, mining can be very lucrative. There are a number of different types of minerals you can mine. Tonight we'll be mining platinum or void opals, and both of those tend to make a lot of money right now. Platinum via laser mining, and opals via core mining. And there's another type of mining called subsurface mining. But we're not going to look at that tonight unless something really presents itself. And, yeah. And we're not looking too hard at trade tonight either. Which is buying something from one place, going to another place. Basically being a space trucker. So if you ever want to be a space trucker and just chill and just have this immersive experience, you can. And one thing I will say is I've never done it personally, but I have heard from friends and from streamers that the VR in this game is just the best VR you can play, full stop. I don't care about genre, I don't care about any of that. Elite Dangerous has the best VR in the world. And I kind of think that's true, based on what I've seen of it. It's incredible. Imagine being able to look around your cockpit and do all sorts of stuff. And this is a pretty, this cockpit is a little bit, you don't get as much space out of it, let's put it that way. Alright, let's come in and land. Again, we're landing manually because I don't have an auto-docking computer in this ship. And again, guys, thank you so much for being here. We got 23 people watching. And at least on my screen. And that's crazy. I didn't think I'd get that much from a No Man's Sky audience. So thank you guys so much for being here. We'll try some mining out just to give you another flavor for part of the game. This was one of the dangerous parts of the game. Let's land here. There we go. Oh, reload all our crap there, and now let's get our Exploraconda, baby. And I've named her the Astral Plane. That's her name. There you are. Ah, I love this ship. I've taken this ship a lot of places. A Delta quote? Not you, Christy. What did I do? Where's Carrier parked? Sin, I'll show you on the system map. I am in the system that I'm sure you've seen, and I'm at Canis Majoris A3. So the first star, the third planet. I'm outside the orbital station, basically. I won't show you the smaller stations tonight just because it's kind of a nuance. Instead, I'm going to go to my galaxy map, and we're going to find, yes, here we are. We're going here. Should take one jump in this ship. And this ship, the last ship I was in had maybe a 10 light year jump range at best. This ship, as you can see here on the top left, in terms of jump range, current 75.32. This is the ship I took across the galaxy. And man, do I love this ship. Another large ship. I'm a big large ship fan. Oh god, I'm really gonna embarrass myself fighting Thargoid tonight. Oh boy, okay. Do my best. Oh, you found it, Sin. Okay, good. En route to the Loch Ness Monster. Awesome, Sin. Later tonight I'll set up, if you want money, I'll set the stuff up to get that to you. No problem at all. Alright, now we're entering the third mode of transportation that we haven't seen yet. This is called hyperdrive, basically. So we're going to warp to that system. Kamchatka, which I've been to many a time. I have docking set to friends. Oh, crap. Was Sid not able to dock? I will change that immediately. Give me a second. You're right. Sorry about that, Sid. Remember, I'm catching up a chat. In combat, it's really hard to look at chat at the same time. Mining, I'll probably do more. But, let me go to my carrier real quick. Carrier, sorry, you guys can probably hear my... I'm playing with a HOTAS, which is a joystick and a throttle. Carrier services. Settings, it'll probably be up. Friends only. I'm setting it to all. Alright, Sid, you should be able to dock now. I apologize for that. It was a thing that needed to happen before. Let's put it in the before times. What I want to do here... Oh, fuel scooping. That's important. So I have what's called a fuel scoop on this ship. And the way you refuel while you're exploring is by scooping fuel from a star. You can't get too close. But that's how you do it. In fact, I need to get further away. Actually, because I'm heating up. There we go. And let's find the system. Or the... There we go. 864 light seconds away. We'll fly over there, and before the stream, I dropped a few ships over there that we will take a look at and use to do the mining itself. Rumchata, Krusty. I appreciate it. Hey, Krusty, cheers. I don't have Rumchata, but I do have scotch. Sin, you made it. Okay, that's good. Sin, I'm in the process right now of getting a PC, so I'm going to be playing Odyssey at some point. So if you do it, let me know. Throttle, you like the Imperial Eagle and the Imperial Cutter. Well, good for you, because we're about to go check out an Imperial Cutter. Delta, you haven't taken offense. Sin says you have not taken offense. You're a streamer too. Understand, dude. No worries. Yeah, guys, check out Sin for sure. I'm going to drop his link one more time. Because Sin has been streaming for a long time. I would say criminally undersubbed, and even more criminally underviewed, if I'm being honest with you guys. So go watch Sin's Arcade. Lost audio. Can you guys hear me? Let me. Because Sin has been streaming for a long time. I can hear. Okay. Oops, sorry. You guys are gonna get a little bit of echo there. Rosie, let me know if you can hear or not. Maybe it's on your end. You're docking your Cobra right through Cobra 3 right meow. Sin, there is a possibility I end up with the carrier in Astrope tonight, which is I don't know, 300 light years away. So I will move us back if that's the case. You just let me know if that becomes a problem, but we'll be all right. Low but here, guys. So Zab is saying my volume is low. If it is low, when I turn to the right to look at the chat, sometimes it goes down. But if it remains low, let me know, and I can turn my mic up a bit in Streamlabs. No change. Okay, Maxie said no audio, and Hunt says no change in audio. What does that mean? I can hear myself on the stream. I have YouTube up, so there should be audio, guys. Oh, Maxie, you MFer. Mother fudger. Headphones RAP. Sorry for the scare. No worries, Rosie. Listen, I don't know if you guys have watched Android stream recently or Zoo stream recently. And my streams, I have it from time to time too. Issues just happen. It's just be forgiving. It'll happen. It happens to everybody. You know, it happens to big streamers. It happens to small streamers. It is what it is. We all gotta be understanding. You know what I mean? Thanks, Guthrum. Yeah, Maxie's a troll. Haunted means Maxie's trolling you? No! Not Maxie. He would never. My wife? Not my wife. I'm flying it manually, and I'm taking it a bit easy as I'm coming in because I want to be able to catch up on the chat. So, one thing that's different about streaming Elite Dangerous for the first time versus when I streamed No Man's Sky for the first time is now I have an understanding a little bit more of my style and how I'm doing things and how you catch up on chat, and I thought about that before doing this, so when I can catch up and when I can't. Yes, the Loch Ness Monster Sin has a 500 light year jump range, and that's the big difference. It can do big jumps, but it is always faster to jump in, like, for example, my big Explorer Conda that I have here. It's always faster in a ship. If it has a decent jump range, and by decent I mean at least over 60 light years. The nice thing about a carrier is you take all your ships with you, but the carrier has to be refueled by something specific, which is called tritium, a mineral. Oh, okay, don't go in. Oh, Jesus wept. I want to hit the... I did that on purpose. I hit what's called the toaster rack. The reason I did that is I didn't ask for permission to actually come into the station. Access denied. Come on, don't be mean. Let me in, please. I'll ask nicely this time. There we go. And I'm gonna have to pay a fine. You have to request docking like you do from for air traffic control and stuff in this game. Otherwise, they will shoot you inside the station and murder you. Like, you'll be dead. And you can see on the top of my radar it says landing pad 2 is what I have to go to, which is this one right here. I'll lower my landing gear. Start coming in towards this pad. And land here. Whoa, too fast. This ship does not have the shields that the last one did. Alright. And I moved a couple of ships here before we started tonight. So, what did Hunt say? Add quote, I didn't actually ask permission. Oh, Jesus, no, Rosie. God damn it. A+ flying, excellent content. Excellent. Mail slot also, Sin, another name for the toaster rack. Guys, this is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot of fun, though. I'm having fun, so that's something. And you notice a lot of these things are Reddited out because I screwed up. And I tried to... Well, I didn't ask for permission, as Hunter said, so... Authority contact, I gotta pay a fine, 500 credits. I'm a stupid billionaire. It's like asking Elon Musk for $1, bro. Get out of here. This is not in any way a comparison of me to Elon Musk. BT dubs. So, in this space station, if I go to the shipyard down here, I have a few ships here. Stored ships. Imperial Clipper, this is to do core hunting, and then I also have the Imperial Cutter, which I've named Icarus. This is a ship you need to be a Duke in the Empire in terms of the ranking to get. Now, I gotta do a few things here. We're gonna go try laser mining first. And I'll just kind of show you how it works in general. I can't remember if I set the fire groups for this. I'll have to check. But I'll show you the Imperial Cutter, which is awesome. This is a sleek-ass ship. These things look just hands down sexy. They're amazing ships. The Empire knows where it's at in that case. The only metric that matters is if you're having fun. Thank you, Sin. If I'm having fun, my viewers will too. Well, I hope that is the case, guys. I'm going to set my fire groups real quick, because I'm not sure I have. I have not. Oh, Christ, I'm a cracker. Okay, so what we're going to do is... How do I want to do this? Let's do Prospector in 1. We'll make these 2s. And guys, this is a very detailed thing that's happening here. I apologize for this. Takes a minute. Let's make these mining lasers at 1s. 1, 1. Surface scanner, don't care about any of that. Oh, pulse wave. I need the pulse wave. I don't want this. Prospector is 2. Let's turn these off. I need the... Oh, I don't need a pulse wave for this. Yeah, I'll put them back. And we'll turn them all on for this one, too. This is a detail thing, guys. Don't worry about it. That would be for another stream if we do this, which we'll see. You know, we'll see. But mostly, No Man's Sky is the goal right now. But that's something to think about. There's a lot of details in this game. Let's take a look at this ship real quick. Made by Gudemaya is the manufacturing company. This is the Imperial Cutter, the flagship of the Imperial fleet. It is amazing. Very good for trading and even better for mining. And when I mean mining, I mean laser mining. This is how small I am in comparison in my purple tights, which you might be able to see. And it might not. The Imperial Cutter, a very large, very awesome ship. Hunt. Dude, thank you. Don't forget the limpets. I almost did. I was thinking about it as I came in here. Limpets are something you need to mine. Starport services, I need to buy limpets. Oh god, where do I do that? Advanced maintenance, I think, right? And restock. Limpets. I'll buy, I don't know. This has a lot of tonnage, so I can store a lot of stuff in the ship. I'll buy 147, I guess is what I said. In my inventory, I can see I have 147 limpets, which is fine. Let's launch. And this is a manual launcher as well. And there are a lot of things you need for a miner that you don't need for a combat ship. For example, I need a refinery on board. I need mining lasers. I need money limpet controllers. And limpets, we'll talk about what those are in a moment. But let's find the planet I want to go to. Let's go to the system map. I believe it's this guy. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's the only ring planet. Let's go there. And it might take a minute for us to get there. I apologize. That's just the way Elite Dangerous works. It takes more time to get places. And it might ask me to line up the destination. Yeah. We'll just cancel that. And we'll do it manually. So it's 2,000 light seconds away. It'll take a second to get there. But that's okay. That's okay. The Wanderer Sage. Hey, welcome. Good to have you here. Very nice ship I've got there. Well, thank you very much. This is my Imperial Cutter laser miner named Icarus. Anybody understand the Icarus reference? The amazing Brayden. I'm looking at you. Do you understand the Icarus reference? And that's your hint. The amazing Brayden, who is a spy, somebody who loves watching James Bond, would understand the Icarus reference. So, that's up to you guys. Figure it out. I'm going to move a little bit away from the planet first because my speed is really slow because I'm sitting inside its gravity well. Once I get away from that, I'll turn back towards my target. Anyway, the Wanderer Sage, it's good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. And guys, thank you so much for the likes, the subs, everything. You know, we're at 365. Holy crapola. 400 hopefully soon. We'll see. And at 500, it'll be the face cam. So we'll see what happens. Let me do a gamble while we're waiting. Why not? Why not? Can't hurt. Sin will remain silent until I allow Brayden to answer. I love it. Yes, it is a new mission, Brayden. Oh, I love everybody. You guys are amazing, dude. I rolled a 10. What the hell? You know, I do the worst at gambling in my own goddamn stream. How are we doing in terms of the points list? Let me take a look. Let's take a look here. And guys, let me know, and maybe you can let me know after the fact if you don't want to hear whether you enjoy the Elite Dangerous or not. There is, I would say, in terms of comparison to No Man's Sky, I don't think there's a real equivalent on mining outside of shooting your multi-tool to get ferrite dust and carbon and stuff, but it is so different. And one thing I did, I was I didn't really mention at the beginning of the stream is like the big three are No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen. All three are amazing games. They scratch different itches, I would say, and the reality is they're all a lot of fun. So comparing them is maybe a fool's errand, and I'm a bit of a fool, so fair enough. Here we are, but I think it's worth it to be introduced to the game from the perspective that you play space games from, which was kind of the goal of this stream, for you and No Man's Sky to get a feel for what Elite Dangerous feels like. So hopefully we're starting to accomplish that. Oh, did Braden get it? Let me take a look. Did Zab get it? GoldenEye. It's close. It's Brosnan. It's not GoldenEye, but it is a Brosnan film, Zab. I can't remember which one it was, but it was the one. Oh, was it GoldenEye? No, Icarus wasn't a GoldenEye, was it? No, it wasn't. No, I gotta be wrong. It was a later film, but the space laser, basically. I'm a bit of a fool, Hunt. Yeah, you're not wrong, dog. Amazing Braden. Yeah, and Joe, do you got an N64? Well, I got an N64, and I grew up on the GoldenEye first-person shooter, I'll have you know. Amazing. Oh, Joe. You guys are the best. Best squad ever, guys. If you want to join the Delta Squad, literally the one thing you need to do is subscribe. And that's it. And if you're here and you don't want to subscribe, also okay. I'm just happy you guys are here. So we are in we're approaching a planet. I'm going to go to the... Is there a platinum here? No. We're going to go to a tritium hotspot, which is over there on the other side of the planet. And now here's another different thing from No Man's Sky, is I can enter the rings of these planets, and they show something a little bit different than what you see in No Man's Sky. Now, it's been a minute since I've done this, so I apologize if I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. And so here's the deal, Gangarang. Oh, we're in the shadow. Look at this for a second. Actually, look at this for a second. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Look at just like... So the planets and everything rotate with the game. Like with the solar system. So I'm a small little ship, and the sun is like over there. So you see the shadow of the planet on the rings over here. And there are some amazing screenshots you can get in the game. I didn't have enough time to add them to Streamlabs or to OBS Studio before we started, but it's a good time, man. Throttle, you like the idea of being able to refuel and explore endlessly? Well, if you like that idea, Elite Dangerous is absolutely for you. The exploration is one of the most amazing parts of this game. Absolutely the most amazing parts of this game. I enjoy very much the exploration parts. And I haven't even shown you all the stars. There are neutron stars and white dwarfs that you can encounter and use those to like refuel your ship faster and do crazy stupid jump stuff. Like, there is so much in here that I just haven't been able to touch. Why is it not... Hold on. I need to be able to see this tritium hotspot, and it's not letting me. Ooh, how am I supposed to... This is a little bit of a bug. I can't actually jump out of... I can't get out of Super Cruise. Alright, well, we're going to try it. Let's see what happens. This might be a bit of a bug. And all games have bugs, so that is what it is. But I'm going to try to get as close to this as possible, without doing the drop out of Super Cruise, which is really hard to do. This is fine. Alright. Okay. I'm going to turn my night vision on since we're in the shadow. It'll be under ship. It'll be night vision on. And so I apologize. We're using night vision, but we're in the ring. And what I'm going to do in this case is I'm trying to make money just mining tritium. And so I have what are called collector limpets and prospector limpets. And so in this case, what I do is I send out what's called, let's take a look at a kind of a still asteroid. An asteroid that's not moving too much. Let's find one of those. In fact, let's move towards the planet, hopefully, and find an asteroid that's not moving too much. There's one over there. I'm going to try to aim towards it, shoot off a prospector a little bit. From my ship, you see a thing shooting out. That is a prospector a little bit. I'll select it, and when it hits that asteroid, it's going to tell me how much tritium is in that asteroid. And I'm looking to mine tritium. This is the thing that I actually enjoyed the most in Elite Dangerous. I love mining. It's how I made my billions upon billions. Alright, minerals remaining on the bottom left, you can see it. It's got hydrogen peroxide, water, methanol. Not what I want. I want tritium. So we're going to keep moving to another asteroid. Let's try that one over there. We'll shoot off another lipid drone while I catch up in chat. The Wanderer Sage recently got into Elite Dangerous 2 after No Man's Sky got me hooked. I am very much at the start of ED, but it's a lot of fun. Hey, what console are you playing on? No tritium here either. I'm in the tritium hotspot, right? I should be. The fact that I'm seeing no tritium is unfortunate. Should be seeing some. Yeah, Wanderer, what platform are you playing on? I'm happy to help you out in on Xbox if you're on Xbox. I need the scanner equipped? Hunt, what are you talking about? What scanner do I need equipped? Sin's asking about it too. Fire groups. Surface, I have a surface scanner and a data link scanner. Oh, composition scanner. Maybe, but like... I can see the tritium right there. This has 11.5%. It's been a minute since I've mined, but this should be sufficient. Ooh, coming in a little hot, little hot, little hot. So what happens is when Elite Dangerous updates, something that happens is it destroys all your fire groups, and it's been a while since I played. Oh, to see the hotspot. Yep, you're right about that. Thank you. Tritium 11.3%. These aren't great in terms of like how much tritium I'm getting. I want a higher percentage. You can see 11.3 there, but what I'm going to do, it doesn't matter, because we're just kind of showing the idea of what you would do. You want higher percentages, but for this stream, it doesn't really matter. Let's find a relatively still asteroid in the direction of the planet. That's the hotspot. We don't want that. There we go. And let's come over this way. There's a lot of things you need to do to like get set up to be able to do this at home. And I can go over it with you guys if this is something that we want to do more of in the future. But right now, No Man's Sky, baby. And like I said, there's nothing quite like this in No Man's Sky. There really isn't. And we'll select our prospect a little bit. Almost scraped some paint there. Tyler Woodbridge, hey, welcome back. Had to deal with something. Well, I hope it wasn't too serious. Tritium 3.96. No, okay, I have some standards. All right. I know it might not be obvious from this stream, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. The hard part is actually be hunting for void opals. But that is maybe one of the coolest animations in video games, so I gotta show that. Time Killers, Time Crisis 2. Oh man, Joe. Some real good ones there. No more Heist, Krusty. Come on. Spaceborne 2, Tyler. How do you like Spaceborne 2? I've heard a lot of good things. Tritium 19.77. Now we're cooking with gas, guys. Alright, so. Switch mode. Out of range, sorry. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to find the center of rotation of this asteroid, because that's the coolest, the best place to like mine it from. cool. This is what all the cool kids do. And the idea behind it is now I have mining lasers. And what these mining lasers are going to do is they're going to mine the asteroid. This is not the center of rotation, but it doesn't matter all that much. Now, a bunch of fragments are going to come out of this thing as I'm shooting it. And my little collector limpets, I have to open up my... oh, shit. How do I do it? There we go. I have to open up my cargo scoop so my limpets come back. And I'm just going to shoot a bunch of these fragments off, and we'll see... And then I'll go into this mode, and you can see what's happening. So there's a bunch of fragments being shot off of this asteroid. And these limpets are going and collecting them. They're coming back down. And they're going to return into my ship. And as they're returning them to my ship, I see the amount of tritium I have going up. And that's laser mining. And you can do this for a long time. In a lot of different ways. And your collector limpets have a timeout, so they eventually die. Right? So the asteroid now is depleted. That means it's got all the sort of like materials out of it, and I'll get some tritium out. And that's laser mining in a nutshell. There are ways to make this more efficient. So you go from asteroid to asteroid, and you kind of like get all these flippin' collector limpets back and all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff you can do here. That's laser mining. It's very, for me, it was my favorite way of making money. It's really easy to do it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's low mental thought. You're just kind of like chilling and playing. You throw on a podcast. It's a lot of fun. You listen to the music, and you go fill up your carrier, or you go sell it to a space station, whatever you want to make some money. Hey, Cookie Cat, welcome. Good to have you here. I hope if I miss anybody, I apologize. And I asked somebody what system they were on, and now I've forgotten who, and I probably missed the answer, so I apologize. How's it going? It's going well. What am I cooking with tritium? Let me get on my way back towards the carrier, because we're going to do one more mining thing tonight. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. That's not so bad. We're mostly on schedule, and I'm trying to give you guys a very big feel for No Man's Sky. It damn does it have layers, man. There's so much more in here. I wish I could do it all tonight, but it's just too much. It's too much for any one stream. Where the hell is the station? There it is. Let's go to the station. It's behind the planet. There we go. Let's do it that way. Tyler, you said you're really enjoying it. It has a lot of things I generally like in games into one. Plus, it's a space game. Yeah, I mean, this game, it's a patience game to some extent, right? I mean, like it's not gonna, you're not gonna beat the game, you know, in a sitting, you know, or in a month or a year. It takes time. And I suggest to new players to take their time, work up through the ships. Like, I'm showing you, with that laser mining ship, I'm showing you kind of like an end game laser mining ship. It took me a long time to grind up my Imperial rank, such that I could even buy this ship. Then when I bought the ship, I had to engineer the hell out of it. And it took a lot of money. This ship is worth, I don't know, $1.5 billion on its own. Like, it's a lot of time and money to invest in this one. PC and Xbox should still be able to play together. Please, PC or PlayStation? Sim. Rosie, enjoy your lurk. Yeah, Rosie's looking. And guys, Rosie, I want to just do a shout out for her. She will be streaming soon, and so I want you to keep an eye open for that. Amazing builder in No Man's Sky, guys, and just a ton of fun. I have had the chance of like watching her build, and I've really enjoyed learning from that. So I hope you guys do too. So, you know, do check out Rosie Gaming. And sub. You will not be disappointed. Right now, she's got a bunch of videos on her channel that show just kind of like base builds. And those are also really cool to see. In fact, that reminds me, guys, there are a few things coming up on this channel. On Monday, this Monday, 7 p.m., like a day and a half from now, we're going to be looking at all the ships you guys put into your favorite ship channel on my Discord. And there are a number of ships up there, which we'll be going looking at. This is Old Explorer won the opportunity for me to do any streaming he wanted during the 200 sub celebration. And this is what that is. So that's what I'll be doing. Hey, Midnight Wildspirit, quack. That was a duck, baby. Amazing, Braden. You can't believe you're gonna watch GoldenEye. Well, GoldenEye is an amazing movie. So enjoy, my friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm shocked that I have 26 people watching an Elite Dangerous stream on a Saturday night. When there are a lot of other No Man's Sky players going right now, and guys, I really do appreciate that. You guys are amazing. And then I hope you're having some fun learning a little bit about Elite Dangerous. The power of no, Rosie compels you. Says Sin. That's right. That's right. And so we're making our way back to the spaceport, and I'm going to switch ships, go back, and we're going to do some core mining, which is a ton of fun as well. Now, laser mining is a numbers game. So I got a bunch of tritium, and tritium isn't really good for money. It's good for refueling my carrier. Platinum is what you want to mine for laser mining for maximum profit. And you can find space stations that buy it for the most, and that's the way to really make money. Void opals are good for core mining, and they sell for much more per unit. And so, if one piece of platinum sells for, I don't know, 200k, a void opal will sell for 800k. It takes more time to find a void opal or a core asteroid to mine a void opal, as you'll see in a moment, if we can find it or not. I don't know. I haven't done core mining in a long time. But it pays out better. So it depends what you enjoy doing in the game. And the game really is forgiving in what you enjoy doing. Midnight would have joined early but got lost playing No Man's Sky. No need to apologize for that, man. I love playing No Man's Sky, obviously. I've been streaming the hell out of it. And I will continue to be doing so because I enjoy the hell out of it. So this is mostly for anybody who is joining us. We've been talking about Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen quite a bit in many of the streams that we all kind of visit. And I don't play Star Citizen, but I do play Elite Dangerous, and I play the hell out of Elite Dangerous, and I know a ton about it. Like a ton. Any question you have in Elite, I can answer. And I thought we'd kind of give it from a No Man's Sky perspective. And so we just showed laser mining. There's nothing quite like that. The closest thing is shooting a rock for ferrite dust, you know what I mean? But clearly the gameplay is very, very different. So the reason it's taking us so long to get to our ship, to this station right now, is we're near a planet, and that really slows us down. There's a big gravity well, so they follow, Newtonian physics here. Sin. While watching oh, that's a spoiler alert. I'm not gonna say that out loud, Sin. How dare you? And Jill Self, finally, yeah, we're making it back. It takes a minute, but I get to talk to you guys and hang, and if that's not the point of this, what is? And I'm gonna miss the station now like a flippin' moron. Am I? Oh, I might be able to make it. Got him. Woohoo! Oh, our night vision's still on. Yeah, I'll keep it on. And I'm re-engineering, or redistributing my power. So I have some shields and engines. I'm not going to be using my weapons here. And I have to request docking. Thank you, my friends. And I'm coming in manually here. Tyler, you find the flight controls in Elite Dangerous to be complicated and difficult to learn. They can be. That's not wrong. Oh, I shouldn't have boosted that. This is gonna hurt. It's a big ship and it responds slowly. Oh god, I'm gonna get the crap kicked out of me with the Thargoid. Oh, I haven't done this in so long. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's land here. Landing pad 39. Which is right there, which I'm gonna miss. Oh, no, maybe not. There we go. Let's get my landing gear out. That wasn't terrible. That could have been worse. And guys, you can absolutely play this with the controller. I don't generally recommend mouse and keyboard, but you can as well. It's made to do it. How long we've been streaming? Just under 2 hours. That's fine. We're shooting for kind of a 3-hour stream tonight, so we're gonna skip over to our Imperial Clipper. This one's name is the Boulder. Does anybody know that reference? Thank you for the reminder, Sim, to join the Discord. I appreciate that. Come join, guys. It's a lot of fun. Tyler, it is difficult to learn the flight controls. It takes some effort, but it's once you do it, it's so much. To me, it's so much more intuitive than No Man's Sky. Honestly, No Man's Sky would be the perfect game if they introduced Newtonian physics into their flight controls. It'd be perfect, and a little better space combat, honestly. But we'll see. And Sin again. Hey guys, can we get well? All the mods are doing amazing, but I'd like to get 07 for Sin because Sin has a lot of knowledge on Elite Dangerous, and I really appreciate you answering the questions that I haven't had the time to answer while I'm trying to actually play the goddamn game. This is another Imperial ship, guys, and we'll take a look at it as we get out here. Oh boy! Oh, I'm gonna hit. Whoops! Whoopsie poopsie! And we're going back to that same system. We'll take a look at the ship real quick. We're kind of in a shadow right now of the planet, but you get an idea. It's kind of a smaller version of the cutter. You can see me here inside. Right over there. Towards the left there. Leaving the station, I should say. We're going to head back to that planet, and we're going to do it via the... Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the galaxy map. We're going to do it via this. Head back over here and select the void opal spot. And core hunting can take a little bit more time, guys. We'll see if this works out. Oh, I am frozen. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's go that way. There we go. All right, guys. Let's keep on keeping on. Krusty says, I'm so freaking out over this game. I mean, I love this game. It's such a good game. This is what we call a Braben tunnel. It means the game is having trouble. This is a loading screen, effectively, for the game. Think about when you're in No Man's Sky, when you're entering the anomaly and you get stuck at that last, sort of gateway. It's trying to figure out whether I'm actually going to be able to enter Super Cruise or not. And I'm going to give this, I don't know, 30 seconds. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to exit out of the game and try again. Same as I would for the anomaly. Hutton Orbital says Sin. We're not touching Hutton Orbital tonight, but if you want to know more about Hutton Orbital, go back to this stream, leave a comment. That helps. Like it for sure. And I'll let you know. We can try out Hutton Orbital. Oh god, what are we calling Christy? Oh god. HOTAS is something you can't currently justify, Tyler. No worries. You know, I get that. HOTAS are expensive. I'm gonna quit out of the game. And we're gonna restart her. Because that felt like we were gonna sit there for a while. It is oh, whoopsie poopsie. God damn it, Krusty. Alright, let's come back in here. So I quit out manually that time. Yeah, there's a free Anaconda if you make your way to Hutton Orbital. That's a fun one. It's a fun one, thank you, Hunt. It is quite an expense, a HOTAS. I'm using oh come on, connect to the servers. There we go. I'm using the only HOTAS that works for Xbox. It's like the T-Flight 1 or something, the Thrustmaster 1. It's kind of an okay HOTAS. It's pretty cheap feeling, but it's a good HOTAS in general. It's working at least consistently for me anyway, which is good. Let's go to the system map and let's try that Super Cruise again, which again is kind of like our pulse drive. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright, we made it out of our Braben tunnel. The reason it's called a Braben tunnel is Frontier Developments was founded by David Braben and another guy, Ian something. I can't remember his name, but Ian left over creative differences in the 90s, and Braben took over it, and Braben just like really screwed some crap up until a couple of years ago, when now he's no longer involved, or a year ago, I should say, no longer involved, ish. So hopefully things move in a direction that's good for everybody. That's what everybody wants, you know. Using that Thrustmaster. Hey, the Wanderer Sage, thank you so much for being here. You enjoyed it? Well, I appreciate that, boss. Thank you so much for being here, and you have an excellent evening, day, morning, whatever it is for you. And we're flying back to Kamchatka 2. We're at about 2 hours. We'll spend 10-15 minutes looking for a core asteroid. Hopefully we'll be able to find one. While we're flying there, let's see if we can set our fire groups. Did I set them? We have collectors, prospectors, pulse wave. Okay, pulse wave is good. Prospectors is good. Surface scanner, need that. Displacement missile, need that. And collectors. Okay, this is all set correctly. I don't really need the surface scanner and discovery scanner, but that's okay. It's all set reasonably well. Shock, your anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh? Do 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 do. Sorry. I've had 0 dinner and a little bit of scotch, so here we are, gang. Oh, Sid, thank you for giving 5,000 PPUs to Dredgen. If I wasn't streaming, I'd also happily give you some as well. You guys rock. And guys, thank you so much for being part of the Delta Squad. Like I said, we're at 365 subscribers. At 500, I'll be doing the face cam, and I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm really going to try. I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out all tomorrow, to add a few redeems. Because at 300, I said I would do that. And I hit 200 4 weeks ago and 300 last week. So it's been a little faster than expected. And that's because you guys are amazing. So thank you. Honestly. And this is the travel time portion of this game. You know, Pulse Drive goes a bit faster than Super Cruise. And here's the thing. We talked about Hutton Orbital. The reason Hutton Orbital is crazy is because it's millions of light seconds away from the main star. When you warp to a new system or hyperdrive to a new system in Elite Dangerous, you end up at the main star. And if you have something that's further away, you just have to Super Cruise there. You can't warp there. And Hutton Orbital takes 2 hours in Super Cruise to get to. And it's a rite of passage for every Elite Commander. Oh, I don't think I made out that heist. You want a Delta Flyer redeemable throttle. Jesus, sorry about that. Man, I just mixed up some words. I'm gonna write that down. Delta Flyer redeemable. I was thinking about doing a contest to find a Delta Flyer as well. Out of the new Sentinel ships, or not a Sentinel ship. If you find something that looks most like the Delta Flyer from Star Trek Voyager, that'd be a fun one. Where are your peeps, Krusty? We're all here, bro. Alright, so this time we're going to the Void Opal spot. Alright, let's go. Do I do some planet stuff tonight? I don't know. I've been thinking about how I want to do exploration to give it justice. That's an FSD week. Oh, that is the Void Opal hotspot, though. That's where we're going. Let's approach it from above so that we don't get kicked out of Super Cruise. The game plan. Man, I haven't played the lead in so long. This is a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm enjoying playing. And mining is probably my favorite thing to do in the game. Combat's a lot of fun too. Actually, man, Thargoid hunting is probably the most fun. If I had to pick one thing that I had to do in this game forever, probably Thargoids. And we'll do that at the very end. And I'm gonna get the shit kicked out of me. Honest to God. Alright, let's land in kind of a bright spot here. And so, what we're doing here, my dudes, is I have something, a module called a pulse wave scanner. And you'll see as we get closer, it's gonna highlight things in yellow. See how that's yellow there? And I believe this is an icy ring, if I remember correctly. And so I would shoot a prospector at this. Oop, that limpet drone hit my ship, so it died. So I'm doing another one. And we'll select it. Douche nozzle is way better than Bali, you know what I mean?
Prospector limpet engaged.
Tritium, it's got subsurface deposits. You know what?
Asteroid scan complete.
Do I have subsurface missiles on here? I don't think I do. Do I? I do! Fire groups. Alright, do I have subsurface missiles anywhere on the list? Displacement missile. Oh, seismic charges aren't listed. I do have displacement missiles. Okay. So here's one type of mining you can do. I don't care for hydrogen peroxide, but I'll show you how it works. Why not? Displacement missile. So, what I want to do is shoot at that...
Incoming hatchbreaker limpet.
Oh, somebody's trying to steal stuff from me. Oh, God, why? That's fine. Doesn't matter much.
Cargo theft in progress.
I missed. There we go. On the bottom left, you'll see like a mini game show up. I have to let go when I get the right thing. And there you go. Jettison 15. This guy's telling me to jettison stuff. Here. I'll jettison all this. That's fine.
Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet.
And I'll jettison some of these. It doesn't matter. I'm getting hit by a pirate right now.
Cargo theft in progress.
There you go. Take what you want. There you go, boss. All that you want. Anyway, that's how you do subsurface missile stuff. We'll
Malfunction.
do another one. Missed. The cutter has really like wide booms on it, so it's kind of hard to hit here. And so we got this little mini game. You see the little blue squares going by? I'm trying to let go of the trigger in one of those. And you get extractions, and I can let go of some collector limpets, and they all go pick it up. But I don't care about those. That's not really what I'm doing here. What I'm doing here is trying to find
Collector limpet expired.
a core asteroid. And those are harder to find. So I'm looking around to see if I can find one. It's a little bit more challenging. Oop, don't want the Discovery Channel, I want the Pulse Wave. And so I know in icy rings they look a little bit like popcorn. So all these ones that are turning yellow, they are ones that are like really lucrative, I should say, in terms of whether they have a lot of materials in them. And so one that turns super yellow is going to be one that will have the will be a core asteroid. Let's put it that way. And you'll see what a core asteroid means momentarily. In icy rings, that core asteroid looks a little bit like a piece of popcorn. Let's go this way for a bit. And I'll catch up in chat. Hey, Bevan Clark, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Let him push me around, Sid. Yeah, I mean, you know. We're streaming tonight, you know what I mean? And this ship has 0 weapons. I would just get my ass handed to me. I'm trying to catch up in chat. Yeah, I'm behind. That's okay. Hope you're having a good night, Bevan. Welcome to the stream. So this, I don't think is a core asteroid. But we'll take a look at it. We'll shoot a prospector, regardless.
Programming intro.
And see what it does have. My bet is subsurface or surface deposits.
Engaged.
Yeah, see those little markers? Those are subsurface deposits.
Asteroid scan.
Tritium, it's not terrible. A couple of tritium in here. And so core hunting takes a lot more time. So looking for a core asteroid can take a minute, but what you get out of it is a lot of money. So there's a little bit more exploration aspect to this part of it. That has surface deposits. It's not going to have what I'm looking for. So we keep on keeping on. And looking for a core asteroid. And this is a much more chill version of gameplay. You could do this. And I'm looking at these guys kind of critically as I'm going through. I know what the surface textures are that I need to look for to see whether it is a core asteroid or not. And those are not. So I'm going to keep going. You'll see when we get there. When we find one, you'll see it. We're going for about 2 hours and 12 minutes. No problemo. We're still on par or on track. Maybe it'll be a little longer than 3 hours, but that's okay. And I'm just boosting through the system in my Imperial Clipper to find more of these core asteroids. I'm going to move. We're 108 kilometers away from this void opal spot, which should be sufficient. But I'm going to kind of move in this direction. Because core asteroids are shared across saves, and I just, you know, once somebody blows one up, it's hard to find more. I don't think that's one, but let's take a look at it a little closer. Nope. In fact, this is easier. Is night vision on? Because it's easier to see the stuff in night vision. Don't you love night vision? Let's keep moving around. That's very bright, but I also don't think it's a core asteroid. No, it's not. Whoa! Oh god. Ooh, I lost shields there because I wasn't paying attention. But that's okay. At the very last second, I picked my shields up so I wouldn't just immediately die. Which is okay. We're looking for an asteroid that looks kind of like a popcorn shape, right? I mean, we're sitting inside what's called an icy ring. There are different types of rings. Really dangerous. Icy, metallic, rocky. And we're looking for something that's kind of like popcorn shaped. Now this is one of the more popular rings, so we might not find one, and I hope we do. But if we don't, that's okay. We'll spend a little bit of time, and if we can't find one in the next 10 minutes, that's alright. We'll move on to the next activity. And we'll do this another time. Yeah, that's not one. We are 133 kilometers away. Ooh, okay, these guys have potential, but let's take a look at this one. This one might be one. This might be one. We should prospect a little bit of this. I'm not seeing it now, but maybe. Let's see what we got. Nope, not a core asteroid. It would be very obvious it was. I'll show you when we find one. A plus flying. That's right. We'll try to catch up in chat. Whew. Will do, thanks, says Tyler. I locked Christy in my stateroom so she would not get tossed overboard. Oh no, Ovi. Let Christy out. Let's keep moving down. Double Tap is leaving. Oh, Double Tap, thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry, I missed you saying leaving. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for being here. Locked in for safety, attempted kidnapping, hiding from pirates, whatever works. So yeah, got that kind of vibe to it, don't it? It's got that kind of vibe. Let's keep looking around for more core asteroids. Usually it's faster than this. I'm in a very popular spot for core asteroid hunting, and like I said, it's shared across saves, so it's one of those things where we might not find one. Maybe a dumb idea on my part. Oh, that one's got potential. Are you one? Are you one? Are you one? Oh, I don't think you're one.
Programming unit drone.
No, it's not the right shape, but we'll take a look at it anyway. Nope. Let's keep going. And this is one of those things where it's like if you're hunting for like in No Man's Sky for like a paradise planet, or you're looking for a little bit like that unicorn. This has that sort of vibe to it for me. It's not quite the same. It's a little bit different. But in Avoid Opal Hotspot, I should be doing better than this. I think it's because this is a popular hotspot that I'm not able to find a core asteroid, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Minute this game, I left a space station prepared to warp and crash into an asteroid. Rage quit afterwards. Yeah, well, that feels about right. That one looks not terrible. See how bright it is? Yep, this is a core asteroid. So take a look at this. What I was looking for were these little abrasion marks. You see, like right where, just below that orange semicircle type thing, those things, that denotes a core asteroid. And in a place that's less popular, you'd probably find more of these per hour. It's Grandidierite, which I don't care for, but who cares? I'll show you how it works. It doesn't matter what the mineral is. I'm not actually like trying to make money off this. I need seismic charges. So seismic charges 1 and collector limpets 2. So, oh god, I haven't practiced this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's select an asteroid fisher. This is an asteroid fisher. It says high strength. We're gonna shoot a seismic charge at it. Oh god, and how long I hold it is how long the strength lasts. If I can hit. There's one. Okay, see the top right? A new little screen has popped up. That screen, I want those little yellow bars to be in the blue region. This is high strength. Ooh, should have been stronger than that. Let's do another one of these. This one. This is an average strength. Okay, we'll get it kind of medium. Missed. Hit that one. Ooh, need another one. It's a surface deposit. Let's try this one. What is this? Average strength. Okay, we'll do another medium into this. And how long I hold the trigger kind of does it. Ooh, that's really close. Okay, so I want something that's just barely strong enough. That's a surface deposit. Oh, these guys are about to blow up. You know what? It's actually not terrible. This wouldn't be bad. An asteroid fisher, average strength? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna barely tap this one. Oh, that wasn't strong enough. God damn it. Let's try this one. What's that? High strength? Okay. You want it to be in that blue zone because you get the highest yield if you do that. There we go. Okay. Now I come over here and I say detonate now. I need to back up. 10-second detonation. Let's see what we get, baby. And we'll let some collectors out. Blow the hell up, baby. Core asteroids, man. Alright, while I wait for this to separate a bit, those collectors are going to die. Let me catch up in chat. Alright. If this is popular, you might be SOL. Sorry there, Hunt. Infant monitoring system activated. You have 30 seconds to comply. Well, that's not wrong, son. A lot of heists going on. That's good, that's good. I like that. Clark. Somebody... Oh, Bevan. Yeah, we said hi to Bevan. But hello again. Goodbye, 20k. Yeah, you're doing your best.
Deploy cargo hatch.
Oh, need to display my cargo scoop. There we go. Does now we come in here? I need an abrasion blaster. Do I have an abrasion blaster? I do. Let's set this to 1 and collectors to 2. So we'll come in here. As we fly in. You see these little targets here? I select them. Oh, I'm a little too close. And I shoot them off like that. You keep coming around and shooting these targets. It's been a minute since I've done this, I apologize. And you come around, you keep doing this, you get the Granderdite. And my collector limbs are dying as a result of time, or because I hit a rock or some crap like that. But anyway, you get the idea. That's how you mine core asteroids. And now it took me a long time to find this. It usually takes less time than that. And when you find them, there we go. You'll find them more often, and it's just you get a lot more money out of them. But anyway, that's the idea. Here's what we're gonna do. Now that you have an idea of how that works, we're going to move back to our Anaconda, and we're going to start moving towards that alien race, the Thargoids. And while we do that, we're going to show you how exploration works in this game. And the thing about exploration is we're going to be in the bubble, so everything's really all been explored, but like... So if I go into the system, for example... this was discovered by... First map by SR exclamation point NAM, right? I mean, that's somebody who like came here and saw this before I was ever here. You know? And these are people who found this game way early on. Real exploration happens out in the black. Way in the black. And it is scary, and it is lone, and it is fun. It's different. I want to find the space station. Where's the space station? Excuse me. Alright. There we go. And we got so many people watching, guys. Thank you so much for being here for this ridiculousness that is Elite Dangerous and is a ton of fun. It's got a very different vibe to it than No Man's Sky. I know people like Sword play Star Citizen. I don't know if he streams it, but I know Will Badger streams Star Citizen, and I think Zoo is considering it. So do consider subscribing to these folks. Sword, I'll drop the link, and I'll drop the one for Zoo as well. Consider these guys amazing streamers. Do check them out. I think Sword is streaming some No Man's Sky probably right now, honestly. So, you know, just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Guys, while we fly over to the system, I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, okay? And I will be right back. I'm going to put you on the be right back screen. Give me just a moment. Oops, that's the wrong screen. My bad. I was in a Rosie chart there. But thank you for bearing with me as I went to use the restroom. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I'm streaming from the can, just muted, says Hunt. Alright, let's re-vector ourselves. And we're going to go explore as we make our way over to, oh lord, the Thargoids. How pleasant Steam Deck? I'm not sure, Sin. Oh, you just woke up when the stream going to start? Good point. Good point, boss. Oh no, my scotch is gone. What a depressing moment for me. I do have some water though. I should probably drink that. Alright, so that dashed line there on the circle means it's behind the planet. I'm gonna come around this way. And we're gonna pick up our Anaconda as we start moving towards the aliens, which are the craziest part of all of this. Oh, we lost some folks in the heist. Sorry, guys. Christy made you say that, Owie. Maxie is just trolling me. This guy. This guy. I can always pour another one, Felix. That's not a bad idea, but I just left to use the restroom, and I don't want to leave again to pour another scotch. I could text Delta Wife 246 to pour me another scotch. Oh, I'm sorry, I had Sword streaming in the background. My bad. Let's text Delta Wife, see if she does it. We'll see if she does it. She probably would. She probably would. She's pretty awesome. If you hang out with me in the Discord, every now and again you'll hear Delta Wife. She interacted with Krusty Butt the other day. As did Delta Child, actually. Alright, let's make our way in here. Back to the space station. You still don't know how to play the game, Joe. Well, this is kind of an idea of what the things you can do in the game. How to play the game is a little bit different. It would take, I don't know, hours upon hours upon hours for me to do that. But if folks enjoy this enough, I'll stream more of it, but you know, it'll probably take a little while, but we would only do one of the activities. So for example, combat, and it would be more like a deep dive into what I've done to my ship so that you can see it. I would also start a new save so you guys can move along with me. If you guys have interest in that, let me know and I'll do it. Alright, let's get to the space station here, get our Explorer Conda, and make our way over to Shock says, sorry Delta, not even you can keep me from Kraken playoff hockey. Take care and later. Not Sin. Shock, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. You're the man. I know you've been playing Planet Crafter a lot. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a great game. And guys, remember, leave your ships in the Discord in the your favorite ship category, and I will visit it on Monday. We're doing No Man's Sky Discord ship hunting stream. 32 is the landing pad. Should be pretty close in. There it is. Lower our landing gear and
500 meters from touchdown.
And let's come down here again. Manual landing because, oh boy, because I didn't have the room for an auto dock computer. And we've landed. Start port services. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna delete all the stuff in my inventory. I don't care for it. Don't need it. Destroy. And destroy. Doesn't matter. Don't need the money. And let's get the Explorer Conda back out, baby. And we're gonna make our way over to the Thargoid hunting area. Tyler, you said you definitely would, as you're completely new to the game. You would enjoy the stream I mentioned, I think is what you're saying? Braden says, Krusty shock, I can't believe we lost Maxie. Krusty goes, we'll get over it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Krusty. Wolfheart, oh, I made you want to try it. Well, you know what? That's kind of the goal here. So thank you so much. And 07, Commander. I'll catch you next time. Krusty says till you get it off your shoe. Krusty in rare form tonight. I love it. Let's launch here, and we're gonna make our way out of the station. Oh boy. And to a system called Asterope. Ooh, the space station's firing at somebody because somebody's screwing up. Let's go to our galaxy map, which again is under navigation. Galaxy map, I have a hotkey for it, but we can just go to it the manual way. Asterope. Let's plot our route. Okay. So, that's the route. Let me take this away. The route it's taking me on is this orange line from where we are. It's only a few jumps. How many jumps? 5 jumps? That's not bad. We're going to explore on the way there. So I'm going to show you how exploration works. All these systems have been so thoroughly discovered, it doesn't matter, but we'll show you the mechanics at least. Oh, Delta Wife 246. Delta Wife 246 is here pouring me a scotch. Thank you so much. You can say you're welcome to the mic. It's okay. Maxie's getting wrecked up in here. Hot damn. Alright, so we are in a new system. Oh man, has this system been undiscovered? Let's find out. I have a thing called a discovery scanner, which I am going to hit. And you hear the honk. There's one orbital body. What does that mean? I go into what's called, and there's a hotkey for it, my FSS scanner. Here's the thing, because there's only one body, it means it's just a sun. So, the spectrum at the bottom, I line it up with the thing that has like little wiggles. I line up to it, I get closer, it's some sort of threat level. And that's it. The only body in the system means it's just a star. And that's it. And this was discovered by Illis ages ago. So, we'll move on to our next system. We'll try to find a system with planets, and then we can kind of discover that properly. But exploration is also a low-key activity. And Maxie below Delta Wife. Oh god, so many people saying hi to Delta Wife. I'll let her know you guys say hi, thank you. Joseph, the Delta Wife, the true Delta Squad lieutenant. Joe, that's completely incorrect. Delta Wife is the true Delta Squad commander. The reason I'm able to stream on evenings like this is because she's taking care of our daughter and just being an amazing person. So the real 07s are for her, if I'm being honest. 17 bodies, hot damn. Alright, so I'm going to pull up the FSS scanner, and in this case, you can see there are a bunch of squiggles. At the bottom right, you can see what they're called. These are asteroid clusters, and these are icy bodies. So I follow the orbital lines till I find an icy body. Click. Ooh, there's one. Discover that. Let's say, and you can keep doing that, right? You can keep finding all of them in the system. So I can keep coming around here. There's 17 of them, so I'll keep going. There's another one. There we go. Keep going. There's a couple more. And there's all sorts of features for these. You can look at their Earth masses, their radius gravity, and I tend to do this very quickly, but you can see their resources. Like, you can see a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of details to be had here. It's kind of like in No Man's Sky, when you look at fauna and flora, how it has stories and stuff, but it's a little bit more realistic in this sense. There we go, and I adjust my scanner a little bit so that it picks them up. I don't care about the details, but somebody else might, so, you know, you do you. Anyway, that's the idea. Now, let's say I find something interesting, like an Earth-like body, or a water world, and there are Earth-like bodies. There are water worlds and stuff that can be a lot of money once you scan them. But how do you scan them? Let's find out. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's travel to one of these bodies. These are all going to be discovered, but let's travel to the closest one. This guy. Which is reasonably close. And I'll show you how you kind of discover this body. Ugh, that's going to get quoted. 07 Delta Wave. Thanks, Krusty. She'll appreciate that. Hey, Bevan, the YouTube. She'll definitely appreciate that. Alright, I'll travel to this body. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I flew over it. I was paying attention to chat. Sorry. Let's keep moving, keep moving. Alright, let's do this thing. Sorry, we're coming over to this planet here. And as we get closer, we're going to activate something called the surface scanner, which you'll see kind of on the left side of my screen. It says it's red, it says surface scanner out of range. As we get closer to it, you'll have the ability to activate it. So let's get a little closer. Too fast, I'm going to slow down. And now we're in the surface scanner mode. Now, it says on the right side, efficiency target is 6 probes. So I shoot probes at it. One up there, one over there, one to the right side, one to the left side, one below, and one way below. That should hopefully go to the back side of the planet. And the goal here is to discover 100% of the planet. And this will give me detailed information about this planet that gets uploaded to the Elite Dangerous servers. And it says you were the first person to map this planet. And I got the efficiency target bonus, which means I get more money out of it. Earth-like worlds and water worlds are worth more money than an icy body like this. And so you get more information out of it and stuff like that. But the real thing is you can make some money. So anyway. That's the idea. How do I go to my next target? I had a hotkey for that. What is the hotkey? That's not it. Let's try. Is that it? That's not it. You know what? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. We're going Astro, replot our route. And here we go. Alright, let's go hunt some aliens. This is one of my favorite bits of gameplay in this game. Maxie, you heading out? Hey, it was good to have you here, boss. Thank you so much. And you have a good night, boss. First redeem should be 07 for Delta Wife. Thank you, Joseph. I'll let her know. What type of headphones do I use? Really cheap ones. That's the answer. Incorrect cockpit mode. Oh, I'm hitting a little bit of an error. That's alright. And we're heading over to Pleiades sector. See those stars over there? The kind of the bright blue ones in a cluster? That's where we're ultimately headed. And the star map and the sky is accurate to the overall universe and where you're looking at, or the galaxy. HyperX Steel Series. I actually need a new headset, honestly. Oh, thank you so much, Delta Wife, for bringing the scotch. Because when you need wood, you need double wood. Belvetti. Idiotic, I know. I apologize. Well, you guys are gonna see my ass handed to me, honestly.
Fuel scoping. Frame shift drive.
All right, let's head over to Astro. It's our next system. We're gonna go to the space station there. I just had a heat sink because I was overheating because I tried to warp near a sun. That's the whole thing. Don't worry about it.
4, 3, 2.
The prison pocket said sin. Oh no. Uh-oh. Joseph, you are 100% right. Delta Wife is absolutely the real stream support. No question about that whatsoever. So guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a couple of things. First, while I'm here, I'm going to hit what's called a navigation beacon. I don't have the right ship to hunt a Thoroughgood army in this moment. It's an exploring ship.
Fuel scoop complete.
But I'm going to go to the nav beacon and scan it. And you'll see why in a little bit. Now, systems that have some population have a nav beacon in them. The nav beacon is able to, like, so if I look in my navigation chart, there's a lot of things that say, like, unknown, unidentified, right? When I scan the nav beacon, those things are no longer unidentified. They're just what they are. And I'm looking for signal sources. And those signal sources I'm looking for are alien ones. Ones that correspond to an alien threat. And I'm looking for a certain threat level and a certain set of criteria to find one that I want. And I'll show it momentarily. Is Silent Robot still here by any chance? Silent, you still here? You might not be, which is okay. It's a longer stream than expected. If you are, I'll try Basilisk. Not first, but, you know. I'll try Cyclops first. Just to warm up. Alright, we're coming into this navigational beacon here. And the same thing, we want these on the left side of our screen, we want the yellow bars to both be in the blue region for distance and speed, so that I can drop out of Super Cruise next to it. Here we go. And I'm waiting for it to say disengage. Now I can disengage. Select the nav beacon, and I just gotta scan it. And it's scanning right now in the bottom left. Once it's scanned, I'm gonna head over to the, well, first I'll show you what that meant. Okay, it's scanned. I'm gonna head over to, I don't want all these flipping, Copernicus Observatory is actually where I want to go. But I'll enter Super Cruise,
Frame shift drive charging.
which is again kind of like our pulse engine in No Man's Sky. And I'll be honest with you, there's nothing quite like this in No Man's Sky. There really isn't. The Sentinels don't even come close to what this gameplay is. But if I go to my chart now, I see a bunch of non-human signal sources. And I'm looking for one that's a level 5 that has a few icons next to it. Let's take a look. Level 5, level 5, level 5 with the icons. I'm looking for the icons first because that matters. That's an 8 that I can't do in the ship I have. That's level 8. Also can't do in the ship I have. I'm looking for that little canister on the side. He's too far away. Okay, so this system isn't going to work for us right now, but I'm going to go to Copernicus and I'm going to fly to the adjacent systems to find a level 5 threat that has a canister to the left that I can fight. So you'll see in a moment what I mean. Bringing Spock to hide behind Bevan. Nice. Silent Robot has left the building. Oh, so sad. If Silent Robot left, I'm so sorry I didn't say bye. That's too bad. Silent Robot's awesome. Real big help to the No Man's Sky community. With all the mods and stuff. Holy crap. Like, I've never been able to take advantage of that because I'm on Xbox, but I've seen the advantages of it, so... Alright, here we go. Let's land in Copernicus here. And I gotta come in manually again. And I gotta pick up my actual Thargoid hunting ship. My big one. I like the large ship that I fight in. So Silent's not here, so I won't do the Basilisk because that means nothing to most people. But I'm gonna fight basically the easiest Thargoid you can fight. Alright, here we go. Let's come land. Gotta request docking. Pad 17, no problem, my dudes. Coming in. You'll notice this if I don't move, this station is rotating counterclockwise, and I have to match that rotation with my joystick as I'm coming in. Once I enter the mail slot, the toaster rack, then I don't have to match it anymore, but until then, that's what I gotta do. Ooh, crap. Hit the toaster rack. My bad there. Sorry, guys. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. Sorry. Crazy rich, it's okay. We're shot a little bit there. Come back around and land, baby. Come on. Ooh, touchdown a little early there. There we go. Repair, repair, repair. And we should have, before the stream, landed our Thargoid hunting ships here. This took a lot of goddamn preparation, guys. Holy shit, man. It was work. Okay, Imperial Cutter. I am using you. The Imperial Cutter's name is the Dale Gribble. If anybody knows that reference, let me know. A+ flying. Thanks, Hunt. Joe says, Braden says, who wants to do another heist to get more money? Pew pews, baby. Yeah, Braden, I'm in, man. It's more of a butt clench than a neck pinch, really. That's why when you wake, you smell funky. Thank you for that, Joe. Very important. A+ flying, thank you. Don't scotch and fly, kids. That's not wrong. You know what's more correct? Don't scotch and shoot aliens. Oh, lordy. The Dale Gribble, that's what I call it, man. You got the reference there, Sin? Guys, this is also an Imperial Cutter. Because Imperial Cutters are really good. It's got a different paint job, but they're really good at fighting Thargoids. Some Thargoids, not all of them. So it's a similar ship to my laser mining ship. But I like it, man. It's awesome. Oh boy, okay, let's do this. Alright, Delta. Sorry, I gotta give myself a little bit of a pep talk. You can do this, Delta. Oh, Jesus, I can't fought a Thargoid in a long time. Shit, man. And, guys, this is gonna be the, definitely rated R version of the stream. So I apologize, we're entering kind of a late night situation with Delta. We didn't find the Thargoid we wanted in this system, so we're actually going to be moving to an adjacent system. This one sometimes does okay. Let's try here. Let's try here. D141, yeah, that does okay. Midnight, use a Turtle Beach Stealth 600 Gen 2 wireless headset for Xbox. Nice. Should have been the boom hour. Know what I mean? Sin! Thank you. King of the Hill, baby. That's what it is. You need one of these, Joe? Listen, here's what I recommend. If there are any rescue missions, that's where you want to do it. I got my Imperial rank doing rescue missions. That's going to mean not anything to most people, but it means a lot to people who want to do it. So I'm going to the nav beacon again. I'm going to scan. I want a threat level 5 that has the right symbols next to it. That's really important in terms of finding a Cyclops. Sometimes you get unlucky. I might be hitting that tonight. We'll see. Hopefully not, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to fight a Cyclops tonight. We're at 2 hours, 51 minutes. We'll be maybe 15 minutes over, but that's okay. And tonight, guys, I will likely be in the Discord chat. In my Discord. One of the mods can drop the link, and actually one of the mods, Joe Self, can drop the link because he was the last mod to say something. And I'll be playing No Man's Sky, more than likely. If anybody needs me to be in Elite Dangerous for one thing or the other, you don't want money or some shit like that, that's fine. I can accommodate that too. Hello, Asp Explorer. I do like the idea that Ricey put forward of putting some Elite Dangerous names into No Man's Sky. That's pretty fun. Alright, we scan the nav beacon, going back into Frameshift, or Super Cruise. Thank you, Rosie. Propane and propane accessories, says Hunt. Rescue missions get you killer influence. Yes, absolutely, Sin. Let's turn this on to blah, blah, blah. Let's put stations on. Let's put signal sources on. Threat level 5, not what we want though. We want something with a canister next to it, unfortunately. Oh boy, this is kind of a bummer. Not working out. Threat level 5, there we go. That's what we want. We're going there. How much time is left? 7 minutes, 41 seconds. Guys, we're fighting a Thargoid tonight. Okay, so, okay, Delta, you can do this. Whew. Let's do it. Fire groups are probably not set up on the ship. Oh, there are Gauss Cannon, Beam Laser, Gauss Cannon, Remote Flak. Yeah, I need those. I also need the Xeno Scanner. There's 2 on the Remote Flak. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so the Thargoids, guys, are deadly. The Cyclops, I should be able to solo. It's the easiest of the Thargoid interceptors. There are like 4 or 5 more. There's a Basilisk, there's a Medusa, there's a Hydra, and now there's an Ortha or something like that. They are hard. This is endgame stuff. And there's a lot of grind sitting behind making this to work. There's another alien race that's extinct called the Guardians, and I'm using a lot of their gear. And I had to go to ancient ruins to get their gear. So if I go to my modules, there's a Guardian Gauss Cannon. And I think I have another Guardian thing on here. The Xeno Scanner, which is good. There's Guardian Shields and all sorts of crap you can use. Guardian Module Reinforcement, that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff here that takes time to build up. I'm showing you kind of just the feel for what you can do in Elite Dangerous. There's so much more to it, guys. So much more. You've never tried to see if the Xbox will actually connect to the Discord. It will. It should, OE, but that's a voice channel type thing. It's not the actual text channels. Heat sinks are very important. Hunt, you're right. Sin, you're heading out. Nausea's getting to be too bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sin. Thank you so much, dude. You rock. Thank you for being here. And Sin, seriously, thank you so much for answering all the questions that I wasn't able to in the chat. You rock. Really appreciate it, boss. Really, really appreciate it. Xbox can connect to the Delta Discord, Midnight says. At least the voice channel. The text channels, I really don't know, but have a little bit of scotch before I come in here and get the shit kicked out of me. God, I hope I don't, but I might. Oh, boy. Oh, Joe, you're giving Joe Self some points. Thank you so much. Amazing Braden, I don't think you're really able to add points. Only mods can add points. Hey, I'm top 3 still. Zab's killing it. Yeah, Felix is saying you can link your Xbox and stuff and make this work. But let's get in here and make this happen. Oh boy, okay. Whew. Where's the Thargoid?
Capacity exceeded.
Where's Xeno Scanner? Where's the Thargoid? Oh, it's scanning me. I'm gonna scan it back. Okay, see the little, it looks like a flower, right? Usually like green highlighted spots, those are hearts. I'm ultimately gonna be shooting those. And it's gonna run into me and get pissed off. And I overheat like crazy, so here goes. see that heart that's kind of lit up a little more, that really bright red one? That's the one I want to hit, but I'm not able to target it. Crap. That's bad. That's bad. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna boost away. Why can't I target the heart? Oh, because I hit the wrong button. That'll be the reason. Okay, I want to target the swarm. So this thing put out a Thargoid swarm.
Flight assist off.
I'm gonna come around. I gotta defeat this swarm first. That's the first thing I gotta do.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Come on. Oh, they're too close. I'm really screwing this up right now.
Under attack.
And I'm in flight assist off mode right now, which is challenging. I'm trying to destroy these guys and kind of sucking at it.
Flight assist.
I'm gonna shoot past the Thargoid here real quick. Turn my shields up as I go by. Fly past. Thargoid swarm is 3 kilometers away. Now I've turned flight assist off, so while I turn around, these guys are gonna be. I'm still moving backwards, but these guys are trying to get towards me. I'm using what's called remote flak launchers to take out the swarm. Once I take them out, I can go back for the Thargoid itself. He's gonna release another one, I think, before this is done. And this is a Cyclops, so it's the easiest one. Just bear in mind. And if I'm unsure whether it will, yeah, I can see it right now, but you guys probably can't. In navigation, oh, I don't see it. It's not there yet. You know what? Turning flight is back on. Going back for the Thargoid. The beam laser that I have here is just for cooling.
Under attack. Temperature critical. Taking heat.
Takes a little bit of concentration to do this. I'm trying to orbit it. Okay. Oh god, what's the button? Gotta hit the heart. Trying to hit it. There it is, at 23% right now. So you see it's targeted now? But you have to do enough damage to the target for the heart to like kind of come out. There it is. Alright, I just destroyed that heart. See that little flowerette come off of it? Now I'm gonna boost away. Once I get far enough, I'll turn off flight assist and I'll turn around. Is there a heist going on? I'll try. Thank you, Rosie.
Flight assist.
Now the Thargoid has shields up. It decays over time. I'm waiting for the swarm to show back up. They might be a little far away. We'll see if they show up. Reading chat at the same time is not conducive. And I'm in flight assist off, so every little input is like Newtonian physics, so it like rotates and all that sort of crap. So there's a swarm. They're 9 kilometers away. Let me get my remote flak out here. And the different fire groups as we talked about kind of earlier, briefly. And while I wait for them to get in range. That Thargoid is going to be in range first. That's not good. That means we're going to boost past the Thargoid. Put our shields all the way up. And have a sip of scotch while we fly by.
Under attack.
No, I couldn't do this with Basilisk. The Basilisk would just annihilate me.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
I'm gonna wait for the... So, to the left, on the bottom left, you can see the distance the Thoroughgood swarm is from me. They're about 3 kilometers right now. I'll wait till they're like 4, maybe? I can take them at 3. Let's do it.
Assist.
Come on, Delta. Don't be a bitch. We can do this. No, maybe not. I'm shooting for that orange circle. It's not going great. That was better. Three.
Under attack.
1, 0. Alright, now we go for the Thoroughgoid, baby.
Flight assist on.
And I'm going to try to orbit this Thoroughgoid as best I can. And I'm shooting at the beam laser because the beam laser has some engineering on it that allows me to cool down. And my Gauss cannons take just so much energy.
Taking heat damage.
Crap, missed. 54%. Oh god, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me! Ooh, that's bad. It hit me with the electrical storm. Got it. Redistributing my power, it'll release another swarm. And this is kind of like a known technique for how to get rid of Thoroughgoids. Epsilon Leader, hey, good to have you here. I don't know if I noticed you before, but I hope I did. I'm gonna turn around. Turned off flight assist as I come in here. Amazing Braden, let's go! You're right, boss, let's go. Alright, Thoroughgoid swarm. 8 kilometers away. The Thoroughgoid itself is 7, which means the Thoroughgoid is going to catch up first. So I'm actually going to boost past it. Yeah, I'm going to try to shoot these assholes in the way.
Under attack.
Oh, I messed up my button, so I didn't, but... This is a Cyclops. It's not that hard, honestly, compared... If you have an engineered ship. If you don't have an engineered ship, this is really hard to do. But this ship I'm in is very, very, very forgiving. There are people who do some crazy stuff with this. Let's do one more boost here. Then we'll turn this bad boy around and take out this swarm. Maybe. Getting a little cocky here. Nope, missed all them. Let's try again. Ooh, that was a good hit. I'm looking at the bottom left to see how many I killed. Right now there's 10 left out of 32. 0 left. This Thoroughgoid's about to eat shit, bro.
Flight assist on.
And like I said, this part will contain a little bit more swearing. Than maybe most viewers are used to seeing.
Under attack. Temperature critical.
Ooh, missed the heart. I'm trying to orbit it as best I can, but they are reasonably good pilots. Got it. Did I kill it? Not quite. But you know what? I'm going to boost into it because screw it. Maybe I'll take out his shields that way. Boom! Shields gone. Let's dance. Mofo, let's dance. And now I'm going to kill the hell out of you. 39% health. You got no shields, brother. What are you going to do?
Taking heat damage. Under
shields back online. You know what? We'll do the different method. Let's do it. Ooh, nope. It's coming for me. It's got the energy attack. Gotta take out the swarm. Ooh, missile. Oh, that's bad. Gonna try to outrun the missile. Getting cocky. Ooh, Epsilon. Some of your friends almost got arrested. That's not good. You don't want that. Let's take out the swarm. Don't want to get too cocky. We gotta take out this Thargoid. There's a swarm. Let's take out the swarm first. Oh, almost messed them all up. That's 0. Now we go for the Thargoid. Still got some shields, but that's okay.
Flight assist.
We'll take it out. It took you 2 months, Joe, to trick Streamlabs into giving you give. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Damn it.
Target shields offline.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. That hurts. You usually want to avoid that, but that's okay.
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Alright, there's one more heart left. Come on. Let's take it out.
Taking heat damage.
Oh, I'm missing it. I'm missing it.
Range attack. Taking
It's
internal
not good.
damage.
Oh, it sort of hit us with that attack. Hitting the shield cell bank and a heat sink. Let's try to survive this one. Not doing as good as I was hoping. Come here, Cyclops. Oh man, it's really outmaneuvering me right now. They're way more maneuverable than my ship, which is unfortunate.
Taking heat damage.
Let's get my Gauss cannons. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm missing.
Taking heat damage.
Come on. One more shot. Boost it. Alright, took out his shields. And this is one of the things you can do in large ships that you can't do in other ships. Oh, its shields went back up. No! Alright, I gotta run. I gotta run. You guys broke Streamlabs? Oh god, what'd you do? It's orbiting. Yeah, Hunt, you're right.
Flight assist off.
It's doing its best to mess me up. I mean, this is not a great... Like, so, to give you a feel, this is a pretty piss-poor fight against Cyclops. I'm doing a terrible job. 91% for my cutter. I've done this with 100% on my health. This is a really piss-poor job. But I've never done this streaming before, so, you know, I'll take it.
Heat sink.
I'm gonna take out the swarm. Should take not too long to take out the Thargoid after this, hopefully. Basilisk is not even worth attempting. I'm not in good enough like Thargoid fighting shape to do this. These guys are really close. That's not good. Ideally, you take out the swarm before they even get that close to you. There we go. And now we're going for the Thargoid.
Flight assist on.
It's alright. Ideally, you don't get hit by that either, but I know I'm in a cutter, so it doesn't really matter that much. And it's dead. As we say in the industry, eat shit, bro. And now I'm gonna take caustic damage because I'm too close to it. Anyway, that's how you take out a Thargoid. It also has a Thargoid heart, which is worth a good amount of money, and also can get you things in the game. So that, my friends, is Elite Dangerous in kind of a nutshell. Let's travel back to the closest space station, which will be, let's see. Malthus Terminal, not too far. Right, I don't have enough power. So this is a power thing. I can have all those Guardian, like, Gauss cannons and beam lasers and all that crap, but my hyperdrive won't work at the same time. Which is a little bit crazy. But that's Elite Dangerous kind of in a nutshell, guys. It's a lot of fun. Christy, you're right. Got him. So, here's the deal. What time is it? It's 10:12. How long have I been going? 3 hours and 12 minutes. I could potentially go into No Man's Sky, but you know what? It's a good stream. Let's keep it at that. And I'll be back on Monday, and on Monday we'll be doing the go to the Discord, join the Discord. I'm gonna put the link in the stream here, and we'll be doing Discord finds, your favorite ship. And I'll be looking at some folks who have been around a lot and been posting a lot in the Discord. And if you don't post one, I'll try to find one from your finds that I like, but I'd prefer for it to be one that you like. And we'll be visiting those on Monday. And if I don't get through all of them, we'll do another stream where I look at more of them. And this was always win for 200. So, thank you guys so much. I mean, like, this is like it's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the Elite Dangerous little introduction, a feel for what you can do in Elite Dangerous. There's a lot of different things, and like I said, I've really, at the very best, just touched on the surface of it. The very, very, very surface of it. Austin, thanks for staying here, man. Go to sleep. Feel better, you know? Take care of yourself. And guys, do take care of yourselves. It's hard out there, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of fun. Let me get a feel. Did folks enjoy this? Not enjoy this? Prefer No Man's Sky? It's okay to say prefer No Man's Sky. Maybe I prefer No Man's Sky. I don't know yet. You know what I mean? And the channel will still remain, 99% No Man's Sky, for sure, guys. So no worries about that. But if you like this sort of stuff, let me know. Exploring different space games and things like that. I'm happy to try it out. But it's gonna be that for me is gonna be very viewer based. I really want to hang out with you guys and enjoy this with you folks. So that's the whole point. You're very welcome. Maxie says Sword is live. All right, we will definitely raid Sword. That's gonna happen. But let me land at this terminal first, real quick. Or the space station. I'm sure Hull was down for Elite, but Midnight, you prefer watching Delta 1. Well, thank you so much, Midnight, and thank you, Hunt. You guys rock. You really do. Let's land at the space station real quick. Oh boy, we're at the ass end. We'll come around. Man, I really did a shit poor job at that Thargoid. Honest to God, that was a terrible showing. Regenerating my power and then coming into land. And we'll be landing at pad 32, it seems. Here we go. Who we raid? We're going to be doing Sword. But if somebody could find the actual link to Sword's live stream, That would be good right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Swords live stream, and we're going to say Delta Raid, or hashtag Delta Raid, whatever you want. And we'll go check out what Sword's doing. He's been streaming for a while. He started an hour before me. I imagine he'll be ending soon, but if he's not... Oh, that was a mistake boost. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Toaster rack. I got good shields on this thing. We'll be alright. You know, the issues with trying to end a stream and landing at the same time are a lot harder. The timing is difficult. Something to learn here. A learning experience for Delta 1. Going to pad 32, which is right down there. Let's lower our landing gear and land right here. And I kind of got the crap kicked out of me by the easiest, like, the Thargoids you can get. Honest to God, I really did. Whoops. And guys, to go through the process of getting all these ships and the engineering and stuff, that's stuff I can do. If you want me to do it. So, just let me know. Repair, service. I don't have a way to say goodbye to you guys with like a hand wave, but I can show you the ship. And do we have the link for... Thank you so much, Sin. I think you put the link in there. I'm gonna check it real quick. Yeah, we're good. I don't know if I really don't know how long Sin is gonna be going. But if he's going for a while, great. If not, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been a fun experience. Maybe learning a bit about Elite Dangerous, I hope. And if not, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you for being here. Until next time, 07 Commanders, right on, and I'll see you out there in the black. Let's go raid Sword, and give him a Delta raid. Have a good one, my friends.